Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Jean-Luc Brunel has been found dead, and he was the one that supplied Jeffrey Epstein, who also was found dead in jail, with girls, underage girls. So we have the Jean-Luc Brunel story that just broke. Also, Jews are getting out of freaking New York City. Canada is going off. We got a lot to discuss. It's it's a Sunday. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and you should be up because how many days left do you have left? I mean, come on, let's be honest. Just let me know when you're there. I mean, at least if it's going out. Here, I could just check for myself. Is this going out? Yep. Excellent connection. All right, good. Can I get a like? Can I get a like or a thumbs up, maybe? Jean-Luc Brunel, held on suspicion of supplying girls to Epstein, was found hanged. Former model agency boss accused of rape and suspected of trafficking minors has died in prison. Oh, really? Do we have this pulled up on the OBS? Hello, Amanda. Yeah, here we do, right here. Oh, I don't have the chat in there. Okay. Let's pull this back down. Darn it all. There it is. Okay. And then you guys. Yeah, very suspect. Hold on. You guys got to go in here? Okay. Let's take the teepees. Okay. And then take her and then bump it up. And then bring this in over here. And then maybe shoot me over here a little bit. Yeah. Bam. I mean, I'm at least in the shot, you know what I mean? Who's this chick? Get her out of here. What's this? What's this? Okay, there's Jean-Luc Brunel. So we can't get him any bigger? Okay. No, it cuts it off a little bit. Okay. All right, we're going to go over the story. Get my fix of caffeine and nicotine and all kinds of teens. Let me get my fix on. So have you heard about this? Is that Prilosec working? Okay. All right, you guys ready? Jean-Luc Brunel is dead. Okay? The world is collapsing. Canada, Australia, they're literally going after like grandmas and grandpas. We're in a scary time. And Jean-Luc Brunel just got offed Former model agency boss accused me of rape and suspected of trafficking minors has died in prison. Undated image shows Jean-Luc Brunel Wright with Jeffrey Epstein center and girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell on Epstein's private jet of the Lolita Express. The former boss, so that's over there, that's freaking Maxwell. That's Maxwell, that's Brunel, and that's Epstein. The former boss of French model agency accused of rape and under investigation on suspicion of supplying young girls to the late American financier Jeffrey Epstein has been found dead in prison. The body of Jean-Luc Brunel, 75, was reportedly found hanging in his cell in the early hours of Saturday. The French prosecutor's office confirmed the report and said an inquiry had been opened into the exact cause of the death, but early indications pointed to suicide. Brunel was arrested in December 2020 at Charles de Gaulle Airport before boarding a plane for Dakar in Senegal, where he told police he was going on holiday. He was officially put under investigation on allegations of the alleged rape of a minor and sexual harassment shortly after his arrest. And then he was put under a second investigation for the rape of a minor in June of last year. Investigators had also questioned Brunel on suspicion of the human trafficking of underage girls for sexual exploitation. He was being held on remand in La Santé prison in Paris. La Santé? Several top models had come forward to accuse him of sexual assault, rape, and the French police had reportedly interviewed hundreds of potential witnesses. Brunel had denied any wrongdoing or any involvement in illegal activities. He disappeared from public life shortly after Epstein's death in August 2019. Epstein, who was also hanged in jail, apparently suicided himself, in prison while on suicide watch with no cameras. Oh, by the way, there was no cameras here either. And he was also awaiting trial. So are you noticing a theme? Yep. The triangle people freaking got him. In the 1990s, Paris-born Brunel was a model, talent scout, and boss of the prestigious agency Karen Models. Karen Models. After he was banned from the agency in European 99 following the BBC Undercover report on abuse in the fashion industry, he moved to the United States, founded MC2 Model Management with funding from Epstein. He is credited with discovering a number of supermodels, including Christy Turlington and Mila Jovovich. He met Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's partner, in the 1980s, and she introduced him to Epstein. Brunel had been released on bail last November, but had been ordered to return to prison after a few days to await trial. His legal team said in a statement, his distress was that of a man of a 75-year-old caught up in a media legal system that we should be questioning. Jean-Luc Brunel never stopped claiming his innocence and had made many efforts to prove it. His decision to end his life was not driven by guilt, but by deep sense of injustice. 2015, Virginia Roberts Giuffre, who was just paid a couple $1 million to shut her mouth, recently accepted undisclosed sum of money from Prince Andrew, millions of dollars. Another Epstein friend, after bringing a civil case against the royal, accused Brunel of supplying girls to Epstein. She said the American financier had bragged to her that he had slept with more than 1,000 of Brunel's girls. 1,000 of Brunel's girls. Giuffre, who was abused by Epstein, had claimed she had sex with Prince Andrew on 3 occasions. The first of which when she was 17 years old. The prince had denied her claims. Remember, he doesn't sweat. He went to the war in the Falklands. Maxwell, 59, is currently in prison in the United States, having been convicted of sex trafficking a couple weeks ago. French prosecutors said Brunel's death would put an end to the legal case unless other suspects were put under investigation. In the UK and Ireland, Sumerians can be contacted. Oh, wow. Sexual exploitation. Jean-Luc Brunelzi. He's dead, by the way. Breaking news. Did you guys get that part? He's dead. Good morning, adrenochrome. He's dead. He's dead. The guy's dead. He's dead. All right, so we just got adrenochrome and Amanda here. You guys got anything for me? That's what happened to Jean-Luc Brunel. All right? You guys aren't big enough? You want to be a star? Do you want to be a star? I'll make you a star. Oh, I'll make you a star. Look at the LRAD face. So that's what I was going to open up with. What do you think? Look at the Jews are boning out. Look at this. The Jews are boning out. All right, now it's getting down to brass. Epstein, yeah. Dude, it's hellish. And then they're going to try to get us into a war, and then we're already in a Chinese war. So they're going to try to hemlock us like they did with Hitler. Bog us down. While from internally inside the media make us wear red shoes, high heels, sabotage, and then they drain the monopoly money and they pop all of our hot tubs, and it sinks. The whole fucking operation sinks. That's what they want to do. They want to pop all of our hot tubs. Your fucking hot tub's gonna get popped. All your shit's gonna go on the ground. No more containment. 401k, fucking savings and loan, pop. Stocks and change names, LLC. America isn't America anymore. According to this, the post office owns your name, your money. Your money's in South Africa. Yeah, it's coming. Well, I don't have any money. Well, you have your life, don't you? You're going to be found in a camp. Okay? So stop getting so sussy on me. You have your life. Stop being so brazen. It's still dark outside. Some sort of shikadanza happening out here. What else is going on in this shitty world? Oh, it's actually not a shitty world. It's actually not a shitty world. So while this dude was getting hanged, let's bring me up to brass levels. There, brassy. Oh, Larry's here. Larry, you want to see a little Larrying? You want to see a little Larry? I'll show you a little something. Fishing vessel. What is it? Dwelling phone? Blowing phone. Monofilament recycling bin. Monofilament for fishing lines. There was some monofilament recycling. Shut your mouth. Hold on, there was some shit I want to look at. This was like impressed. This is the Corps of Engineers. Yeah, in 1992 they made the breakwall over in Redondo Beach, and this is their tag. This is their shit right here. This is the Army Corps of Engineers. Dope shit. Hi, Adrenochrome. You guys get everyone down on the ground. No, I mean it. On the ground. Already? Already. Hey, The Shaolin monk. Come on, Shaolin. Alright. Jean-Luc Brunel found hanged. The Jews are running. Let's get this going on. Okay, maybe possibly put myself behind it, maybe. You want to maybe put myself, I don't know, behind it, maybe? I don't know. There. Alright, so you guys got some shit? 5 news at Larry's house right here. Uh-oh, Larry, I gotta clean yours. Oh, it's Russian. Yeah, yours isn't clean. Fucking trying to send me I got it. Oh, it's because it's Bill Gates. Yeah. Bill doesn't like his articles, so he makes his articles about him like say they have fucking viruses. I double scanned it. It was clean. But on the first fucking run through, Microsoft version, it said this could contain a virus. I mean, Bill Gates. This is something about Bill Gates, which is the same thing as a virus. Oh shit, Billy looks mad. It looks like he's gonna fucking take us out. Billy! What about if you saw this guy at the end of your block just giving you this fucking look? Yeah, put him on there, Fang Fang. Oh, Bello. Oh, what about if this guy was your neighbor? Like, hey, can I get a cup of sugar? And he just gives you this fucking look forever. As you, like, back out. Forget the sugar, Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill Gates. You know what? Forget the sugar. You know what I mean? I'm going to move. Forget the sugar. Alright, where's Mr. Sus himself? Takes a little bit for these suckers to go on. Let's go. Come on, gimme. Give me the recents. Yeah, baby. There's Billy, baby. Billy. I'm Billy. I'm Billy Bill. Billy Bill. Billy. Here, now, let's have him look over at, like, you, like, oh, God, Billy. Look at him. Billy! Billy, you got a really nice set of hair, you know? I mean, do you take Provincial? Do you take the, Do you take the Vita Vita Vegemin? Do you take Vita Vita Vegemin? Alright, we're going to it. Hold on. I want the girl looking weird. 1 second. Pop her into the scene. Oh, now I'm on prime time. I got it on my Roku. So I could watch my restreams. Just to see how dumb I am. Sometimes I throw myself for a loop. I'm like, I'm such a fucking asshole idiot. Yeah, if it weren't for God, I wouldn't be here. I don't know what I'd be doing. But somebody L-ratted this little girl's face. Okay? Probably Billy. Maybe YouTube. I don't know. We don't know these things. But her face looks like it got L-ratted. A little L-radiation. Billy? Bill? Did you L-rat her face? Bill? Par for the core? Par for the course? Let me get down to Brazzy. Braziella Heights. Every child is now mine. Look at. We will save every child. Until every child. What does that say? We won't stop. Oh, shit. What is that? We won't stop until every child. Ahoo! Moozy. I didn't even put that there. That just showed up. Thank you, Angel. Wow, that's our reading list. That's the LRAD. All right, give me what you got on frickin' Billy Gates. Oh, God, it's flashing. It's like, watch out, watch out. Billy's watching with his internet tools. Billy, don't. Billy, don't. Don't fucking accept those cookies. Billionaire said next time scientists must work better to produce enough vaccines sooner. Billy says the Omicron sadly spreads immunity faster than vaccines. We want you dead, motherfuckers. So sadly, it's sad. See, it's actually good that, like, you get immunity, but he's saying, no, it's not good, motherfucker. I want my vaccines to spread quicker than immunity, and I want to be the fucking Antichrist and suck your blood. Bill, cool it. Cool your jets, Billy boy. He's like, no, I want to suck your blood. All right, cool it off, eh? He really wants to suck my blood, doesn't he? Microsoft co-founder, I want to suck your blood, Gates, said the COVID-19 Omicron variations, Karachi output, had outpaced world vaccine drives in spreading immunity, urging health officials around the globe to respond more quickly for the next pandemic that he has lined up. Look at his eyes. He's like, you thought this was a test. This is a fucking test. Next time your eyes are going to fucking pop out and bleed, okay? You're going to have spots all over your house of your eyes blowing out. If you got a large family, a large amount of your walls will be covered in just red splatter because your fucking eyeballs will pop out. Welcome to the New World Order. Shit. I got viruses that'll make you do things you never thought you would do.
To kick off, actually, and get a bit of a scene setter from Mr. Gates, because this is, I know, a topic that you've spoken on again and again. You were ahead of the curve prior to the beginning of this pandemic. Where would you assess where we are today in beating COVID-19?
Well, sadly, the virus itself, particularly the variant called Omicron, is a type of vaccine. That is, it creates both B-cell and T-cell immunity. And it's done a better job of getting out to the world population than we have with vaccines. If you do sero surveys in African countries, you get well over 80% of people have been exposed either to the vaccine or to various variants. And so, what that does is it means the chance of severe disease, which is mainly associated with being elderly and having obesity or diabetes, those risks are now dramatically reduced because of that infection exposure. And it's sad. We didn't do a great job on therapeutics. Only here 2 years in, do we have a good therapeutic? Vaccines, it took us 2 years to be in oversupply. Today, there are more vaccines than there is demand for vaccines. And that wasn't true. And next time we should try and make it, instead of 2 years, we should make it more like 6 months, which certainly, some of the standardized platform approaches, including mRNA, would allow us to do that. So, it took us a lot longer this time than it should have.
I know, I just wanted my baloney bopped. I just wanted my baloney bop. I just wanted my baloney bopped. Sorry, I thought that chick was going to talk forever. What were you guys talking about before I left rudely? Interrupted you? You guys aren't awake yet. You guys are sleepy. Get the fuck out of bed, do a couple push-ups, and give me some news. What is this, YouTube? No, this is fucking camp. This is boot camp. Get your ass up, Adrenochrome. I know who you are, my dear. How's your cactus? How's your cactuses? Huh? You answer my questions. How the fuck are your cactuses? You diplomat, you? You fucking diplomat, you? Huh? Answer my question. How the fuck are your cactuses? How the fuck are your cactuses? There's nothing in here. Round 2, coffee's coming up. That's the way it works around these parts right here. Well, right here, we come right down to him, boy. I'm gonna fucking pass out if I don't get another cup of coffee. Strong. Look at the floor. It's all clean and shit. I would have never shown that off. Look at, I bug sprayed, ant sprayed, I washed. Look at, and there's still a fucking ant hiding. Unbelievable. I'm literally, we're killing everybody in the house, but this ant's gonna survive. Down on the ground. All right, push this back. Push this back. Push this back. Push this back. Okay. Okay, Jean-Luc Brunel. Okay. Amlodamine. And some of the thing for the hair. My hair follicles falling out. You gotta take it every day at the same time. Alright, so we have a cup. It fits in with the Jean-Luc Brunel. I got some spray right here. Clean up the old sarsaparilla. Clean up the old sarsaparilla for you. Oh wow, it's really looking nice, Jimmy. Really put some hot sauce on there. Okay, hold on. Okay, we got it right here, and then go right here, and then brass it out to Brass Yellow Heights. Brass that up right here, and then put me on top of the brass, and then brass his ass off like that. Bam. Yeah. I gotta get a haircut. Alright, so this is where we're at in life. This is what you need to do. It's boot camp. Get your ass up. I want some jet fuel. Give me some jet fuel. Jet fuel is coming in hot. Turn it. Unscrew the engine. Really brass it in there. Really brass it in there. That's cool. Because that's jet fuel. Yep. You keep that in the special container. No giving that to babies. Alright, and then you brass it up, you turn it on. You grab some of the spring water, red. 1 shot, 1.5 shots. Two shots, 2.5 shots. Three shots. Steam to warm the milk. Okay. Put here, jet fuel, down, out. Corpus Christi, if you will. Okay, you put this underneath here after you get some of the best shit ever. Put some of the Jean-Luc Brunel is dead right there. Okay, fix that there. Heat the milk up. So what are you guys doing? What are you doing over there? You guys said that like 5 minutes ago. No, I'm paying attention. You guys just seem like you're really sleepy. Larry, what are you doing in Florida? I mean, it's 4 hours in the future, so it's almost 11 o'clock. Like, you should already have had breakfast. You should be more talkative. You should be more spreading of news. Are you still with your girl? Where's their pictures? What's up, Adrenochrome? I know your route. Let's just say I know your route. Okay, scusi. Billy, he never stops. Oh, Billy. Hold on, we're gonna go. Billy's coming. Slow mode is on. Why the fuck is slow mode on? No, take the fucking slow mode off. Take slow mode off. I mean, do we need it any slower than this? Create a poll? Okay. Are we going to lose our world? Is America Oh, that's cool. No. Okay, hold on. Let's make another one. Oh, there's the poll. Look at it. It's fucking happening. People are fighting. Some people say yes, some people say no. Ooh, I like it. Fight, fight, fight! You take the scusi. There's 2 shots. 3 shots are coming right here. Oh, I see you. Oh, look at you. You guys are doing all kinds of things. Hold on. Oh, I could change the top chat from here. Top chat, live chat. Are we going to lose our world? 33% said yes. 67 said no. Turn it off. Tap it up, Italian style. Pour it into the foam. Pour it directly into the foam. Get all the kernel custards you want there. And then let it... That's how you clean it. Woo! It's hot. Alright, we're working on engines over here. Alright, we got a cup of the rocket fuel. Alright, it's Sunday. Fucking, it's dreary outside. We need a cup of the rocket fuel. Jean-Luc Brunel got taken out, by the way. Jean-Luc Brunel and Jouffry got paid off. Canada, they're going after everyone as terrorists. Everyone in Canada is a terrorist, except the, I guess the RNCP and the police. Truckers are definitely like Bin Laden. When's this coming here? Why aren't we doing much to stop this? And are we fucking over? Okay? Because we still have our guns, motherfuckers. I think we're playing it a little too loose and cool, but clickety clack. Like I think it's time to like start like oiling shit. I think it's starting time to fucking start oiling our shit up. Start counting our shit and checking scopes and sightings and dialing shit in and getting brassy. I'm hearing the Queen is dead. Oh, it looks like they took out a hit squad last night. The Queen's dead now. Hold on, I was getting down to... Billy. We've seen enough of Billy. Billy's like, I'm going to kill you. I mean, every article's the same. Okay. That's us on the breakwater. I made it my home screen. All right. It's actually a pretty good shot. Listen here, guys. Is the Queen dead? Is the Queen dead, or is that bullshit from MI6? Bullshit from MI6. Yeah. MI6 just likes to say that, you know. MI6 community, they say hi. What's going on, Five Eyes? Motherfuckers. All right. You know who's dead, though? Jean-Luc Brunel. Dead as a doornail. Let's timber me down. I got a widow's peak going on, kind of like the Munster Man. Where do I go? Oh, look at my fucking thing is right there. Are we going to lose our world? 4 votes. 75% said no, but 25 are like, yeah, we're fucking dead. We're dead. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. I don't know. If all you guys are throwing at him is hot tubs and fucking let's go Brandon, we might be fucked. I'm just letting you know. If that's all we got, let's go Brandon and hot tubs. We're all addicted to their pharmaceuticals and their drugs like little bitches while they run black ops on our money, our death money. Oh, we might be cows, useless eaters here. But this jet fuel is popping. He's dead. Jouffre got paid. Epstein pimp found hanged. Paris prison. Never go to a Paris prison. They'll hang you. Just like they did Jean-Luc Brunel. The Queen is dead. I need links. Larry sent me some sort of watchman. More links. Come on. Come on. It's only 6 in the morning. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is the Catskill Mountains evacuating. Word on the script. New York City Hasidim evacuating the Catskill Mountains. Hal Turner show. Word on the script. New York City evacuating the Catskill Mountains now. Word on the streets here in New York is that busloads of Hasidic Jews are going to have their summer bungalow cottages in Catskill region in New York State. That's about 90 minutes outside the city. What makes this a red flag is these bungalow colonies are shuttered for the winter. These folks don't go up that way until spring breaks for sure. No concerns of snow. Word on the script is that 2 main families have decided to move the young, still in studies or not married, outside of New York City because it's going to turn into a shit show, a FEMA camp. This Europe, Russia, Ukraine thing, CIA, shit's going to come down. They know it. I pet goat. The city of New York is going down. The city of New York is going down. They left a little part up north to get in. The Jews can get out and they can get into Jerusalem. Paul Begley from the cornfields talked about it. He was like, my name is Paul Begley. He's like, I'm in the cornfields and the Jews are running. Man, where are these Jews going? They're going to the Catskill Mountains, you say. Wow. Yeah, the Jews are running. The Jews are running. Okay, I got that one. Basically, we got a 4-1 that we're going to lose our world. 4-1. I'd like to see some... I mean, is that all you guys got? Is this thing fucking off? I looked at the Catskills. You want me to talk about fucking Bill Gates? Oh, sadly, the virus itself, particularly the variant Omicron variations, is a type of vaccine. First of all, what? Sadly, the virus is a vaccine. Wait, I thought you made vaccines against the virus. Sadly, everything is just mixed up in this fucking world. The vaccine's a variant. The variant's a vaccine. The vaccine is now a vaccine variant of the variant. The variant's a vaccine, and a vaccine variant is a variant. Vaccine variant. Basically, you could use the words interchangeably. Vaccine, variant, variations.
Actually, and get a bit of a scene setter from Mr. Gates, because this is, I know, a topic that you've spoken on again and again. You were ahead of the curve prior to the beginning of this pandemic. Where would you assess where we are today in beating COVID-19?
Well, sadly, the virus itself, particularly the variant called Omicron, is a type of vaccine. That is, it creates both B cell and T cell immunity. And it's done a better job of getting out to the world population than we have with vaccines. If you do sero surveys in African countries, you get well over 80% of people have been exposed either to the vaccine or to various variants. And so, what that does is it means the chance of severe disease, which is mainly associated with being elderly and having obesity or diabetes, those risks are now dramatically reduced because of that infection exposure. And it's sad. We didn't do a great job on therapeutics. Only here, 2 years in, do we have a good therapeutic. Vaccines, it took us 2 years to be in oversupply. Today, there are more vaccines than there is demand for vaccines. That wasn't true. And next time we should try and make it, instead of 2 years, we should make it more like 6 months, which certainly...
Make their eyes completely fucking explode. I agree, Billy. Just make them fucking pop. Like a balloon, right? Make them pop like a fucking balloon. Who cares? We're in fucking whatever land. Freedom Convoy. You're gonna get sent to a black site. If you're gonna drive a big rig, you're going to a black site, CIA style. All right. U.S.-Russia standoff. The Russians need to wait for U.S. to get caught up because U.S. is going after its own people, so they need to vaccine mandate passports, shove it right up your ass. But YouTube wants to let you know that some of these opinions that come from this live stream might go against the consensus medical opinion about COVID-19. But I say you should shove them up your ass. It gets better results. Censored in Canada. The MP has been censored. Yeah, the MP, part of the government. Oh, she looks like she's crocodile tears. UK revives Cold War era unit to fight disinformation. Uh-oh, Stasi's here. Video, Russian armored tanks. Oh, God. Where are these going? Hey, gay. Look at this. Oh, jolly boy. Uh-huh. Oh, the tanks are pulling back. No, they're not. Remember when they said that 2 days ago? I said, no, they're not. I said that. I said, no, they're not. Well, they're not. Motherfucker. The tanks are rolling in, and now nothing is rolling in. What was that, Johnny Cash? When the tanks come rolling. I'm getting confused a little bit. Yeah, is it the tanks? Yeah, they're rolling in. CIA is coming, boys. MI6, we're coming. We're here to create war. We're here to create war. We know you don't care about fucking Ukraine, but we're going to say it so much fucking times. The Russians are coming and fucking this, that, and the third. We're coming. We're coming in with tanks and all of our stuff. We left $85 billion worth of shit over in the desert. What? What? We want war. What? We killed Jean-Luc Brunel last night. All right? We hung him in his shower. All right? He's no more. He's no more. Black Ops took care of him. Next story. Next story. Look at, he's looking over his shoulder. Who's he looking at? Me. Catskill Mountains. What's going on with this? Why am I still getting this fucking, what is going on with this? Go to stupid this and get rid of this thing. Oh, end poll. I could end the poll. Oh, okay. No. Don't end the poll. So basically, are we going to lose our world? 80% are saying no. All right. Well, give me some more updated versions of that or something. When I said our world, I meant our world, like not are we going to lose our world, like we have nowhere to go. Our world as far as, you know, our freedoms, our world. I mean, if the world turns into a place where you have to get scanned and you basically, and you're in a smart city and a smart grid and a this, that, and the third, and you can't go outside without inoculating your child 5 times to the face and then punching him in the face and then giving him over to the government to rape gently and nicely their mind and their body, then I think we've lost our world. Jean-Luc Brunel is dead. 80% think we have not lost our world. All right? Adrenochrome, nothing surprising her. Ottawa thinks that the wheelchair lady was a false flag. I don't have the link. Don't mention it then, okay? These are link days. These are the days of the Lincoln Park. You link me. How do I get rid of this fucking thing? End the poll. Done. We're done. Is it going to end the poll on this too? All right, the poll was a bad idea. I mean, come on. Studio refresh. Oh, there's Alec Baldwin. Aha, there you guys are. I knew there was more talking going on. That poll, like, stopped everybody talking. All right, hold on. Ottawa, false flag. No. Links, everything. Are we going to lose our world? No, 80%. Yes, 20%. 5 people voted. Adrenochrome. 5 people? I'm never doing that again. You mean it wasn't hundreds of millions of people that took my little fucking, my poll? Oh, I miss my likes and all my emojis. Let me go on and see how many likes and emojis I have. Hold on, let me just fucking glue this to my fucking forehead.
Very strong.
I don't know what it did. Oh my god, I'm like this. I'm doing something. I'm scrolling. I have music. I have photos. I could be doing anything. I'm talking to this guy I like. Oh, that's a new dress. That's a purse. These are all my little secrets in here. Oh. Soon they're just going to put this right in your fucking head. And you're going to walk around like this. Hey. And then people that don't have one, you're going to be like, what's up with you? And they're going to have like, you know, beautiful hair. And over time, because this thing is like radiation, you're going to go bald. So you're going to go bald and you're going to have this big chip on your head. And then there's going to be the bald people with big phones on their head. And they're like, I can get information from Google anytime I want through my brain. And then there's going to be people that are like in the water, like fucking with hair, a tan. And they're going to be like, fuck you, weirdo. You guys want to see some sauce? When it all gets too much, go to Catalina Island. That's the Cove Treasures. The Cove Treasures. There's giants over there. Yesterday, me and Marcy, we were looking for giants. We took a hike, and this is one of the road maps on the hike. Here's a thing that we found. Look it. Put it on the poo-poo. It's planted right there. Look at this. Oh, where's the seal? Seal. I see its puffy head, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for it. Hold on. It's hard. It's glary. Just 1 second. Where's the seal? Alright. Okay, I don't want to fall. Just watch my 6. Look at this guy. Where's the seal? Awesome. So this is Saturday, Redondo Beach, breakwater. People relaxing, people on the rocks, people having a good time. And then they go through there, and then that's the way in the marina, or you can get try to wait. Can you zip my zipper up? There's that dirty little bird. Excellent. What a beautiful day. Let's get an outside shot of everything. Just wanted to bring you some of the beauty of the world. All right, beauty of the world. No one's talking? All right, neither am I. I don't got any links, nothing. I was showing you my beauty. I was showing you my pictures, sharing my life with you. It's 6 in the morning. I got up. I put on a fucking suit for you. And fucking nothing. All right? Where's Alex Jones? Fuck this. Jonesy.
Potentially the new America. Like America was 300, 400, 500 years ago. So I've always said if there was some new free country, I'd go there. Well, America's the freest and best. I'm going to stay here and fight for it. And you notice why everybody else is under restrictions? Everybody else is doing forced inoculations? Where are they not doing it? In Russia and the United States. You couldn't say that about Russia 30 years ago, 20 years ago. But you can now. Russia's not perfect, but they're moving on their clock away from tyranny, while the rest of the world's moving towards tyranny. So is Russia a strongman situation? And is it a kind of place that's autocratic? Yeah. And is that a model for us? No. But I can tell you this, Russia has the same enemies that we have. And war with Russia is what people like Klaus Schwab and others want. Oh, the big corporatists of the New World Order act like they're pro-China, pro-Russia. They're not. They act friendly on the surface, but behind the scenes, they want war. While they sell out America at the same time, they are selling out all those other interests because there's no honor amongst thieves. So let me move through this first group of stories, and I'll move into all the others here.
Taco Bell. Sounds good, but it's trash. Human meat. Keep going.
Let's get all this. It's just that the West is moving weapons in. The West is starting the war. The West is doing all this to, again, destabilize the planet and destroy markets and to make sure energy prices go up because the private central banks have unlimited currency that they want to loan everybody and bankrupt everybody with. Ahead of the global financial collapse they're orchestrating to bring in...
Take it easy. Sunday. Get a cup of coffee. Come on. Type in some shit. I'm paying attention. You guys always have something to say until I'm reading it. Then you got nothing to say. Where's Access to Christ? Let's call her. Access. I'm gonna wake her ass up. Let's wake up fucking... Let's wake people up. Fuck it. Sunday. Fucking look at all these calls yesterday. Yeah, I just ignored everyone yesterday. That's a trait of mine. Nothing against you. I just wanted to just lay down and just not talk to anybody. Chicago? No, where is... Yeah. Oh? Oh. Just chat, like, what's up? What's up with slow mode? How take that off, yeah? Who did I want to wake up? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, shit, I hung up.
Hello?
Hey, wake up. News time. Come on, grab a cup of coffee. Get up. News time. Get up. Sunday morning. Kids got to eat. Come on. Pancakes, something. Do something. All right, what else do we got? Let's go to band.video and see what they got, since you guys don't have jack shit. You guys are a bunch of mutes. You guys aren't fun. You guys aren't making this very fun. I'm just saying. Jean-Luc Brunel is dead? Yeah, we know that. Russia is coming in hot. Letter Z. Bunch of CIA talk. Disinformation, fucking Cold War era unit, quote unquote unit. That's the Stasi. This girl, Canada wants to make financial aspects of emergency acts permanent. Look at her face. Look at her fucking face. Ooh, it just took it off. Ooh, that's weird. How'd that do that? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Ooh, that was weird. That was Central, alright. Whoa, Central. What was that? That was some tricky shit. You did it again. I see. So you're using fucking military style shit on me? Okay. Okay, this is weird. Desktop. Central? What the fuck is this? Whoa. Okay, put that into desktop 1. Whoa. Wowzers. Wowzers. Bow wow. Okay. Hey, Bowser. What in the fuck are you doing? Yeah, force quit that bitch. Whoa, I'm getting some Shaolin. I was just going to show this Canadian girl, but... Oh, shit, it doesn't let me do it. Every time I go to the screenshot, it fucking rewrites my whole fucking computer setup. Whoa, Canada's fucked. This girl. So you're telling me that I can't screenshot it? Oh my god, what is going on? And it came back. Wait, fucking dude. System quit. Quit. I don't know. There's weird shit going on. That's so weird. Every time I go to click it, it's fine. Doesn't matter. We have different ways of doing things. One of the ways is like this. We'll pull the whole motherfucking thing into the editor. How you like me now? Yeah, the whole fucking thing. Go up here. Come on. Okay. Wanna play tough ball? Wanna play tough boy with me? Huh? There you are. Stay right there, tough boy. Oh. Alright. What is this? So it's just disappearing? Okay. 100% weird ass shit going on. Just letting you know. Never seen this shit before, but whatever. We are through Abu Dhabi here? Wow. We might need to fucking reroute. Okay, so where is my OBS then? Okay, so there's OBS. What the fuck is going on? Bro, this is weird. Stay right there. Like, stay. I don't understand. Why the fuck is it doing that? There's OBS. Okay. Now here, open this to research. Okay. Now, stay there. Okay. Desktop 6. Get rid of desktop 5. Weird, bro. Anyway, she's Canada. Go to band.video. Are cartel journalists killing a model for America? Hold on, go to band.video, please. What is this shit? Downloads? What fucking downloads is this? Band.video. Okay, maybe it's my phone right there. Don't put your phone right there. Band.v. Okay, we're going to get rid of this band.v and this band.v. And then go to this band.v. Maybe they're trying to sneak it in because that looks like some janky ass shit to me. Yeah, this is the real shit. Somebody tried to sneak in some fucking janky shit. Alright, let's go. Let's watch some of these videos. Nuclear war. Yeah, all this shit. What is this? To control and kill. Brief history of unlawful human experiments. We got trucker protest pivotal to exposing the fascist tyranny. Oh, the Ike. Yeah. David Icke said I could use this. I got explicit written instructions from Alex Jones and David Icke himself. Look at Alex Jones is selling My Pillows. He's the My Pillow guy.
Trucker protest began, my immediate response was, I can't see how they can let this go. Because if they do, the example set to the rest of the world would be monumental. You're already seeing other trucker protests happening around the world inspired by the Canadian one. And that's why this what's happening in Canada is pivotal. And, you know, like I say, they don't want to do what they're doing in the sense that they don't want to put absolutely in your face, you are actually living in a fascist tyranny. But because of what the truckers have done, they simply can't let them prevail.
Well, that's right. What if the Chinese get leaked videos of people standing up somewhere else? Or what if the Australians, or what if exactly, they've got to make example of this now. But I got to tell you, David, I sense and see this backfiring really big time. What happens if millions of Canadians seeing these horrible images march peacefully now? Would that finally break the will of this tyranny? Is that the answer?
Alex, that's what has to happen. You know, people in Canada who are looking from the sidelines who could get there.
We saw drones last night. After our walk, we did a UFO hunt, and we had the green, the red, the super high green, which is like Air Force style, fucking really crazy drone, hums. The red ones, I believe, are the police. But we had a combination of red, green, and like a Chinese blue. Yeah, keep going, guy.
In gear and get down there and grow a pair and grow a backbone, because what we're looking at here is a pivotal moment when we make the choice between freedom and fascism, between a global version of Nazi Germany and the kind of to live in. And
that's what I meant. Is our world gone? I think we've gone full Nazi. I think we've gone full Nazi. Let's ask the computer. Have we gone full Nazi? Nazi. Nancy Pelosi. Siri. Nancy. Have we gone Nazi? Siri. Have we gone Nazi in America? Siri. Hey, Google. Have we become a Nazi nation in United States of America?
These came back from a search.
Fascism is now the legal phase. No, America is not succumbing to fascism 2 years ago. American Nazism in Madison Square Garden, World War II Museum. Hitler's influence in the United States was much greater than you may think. And let me tell you about it. More Americans supported Hitler than you may think. Here's why one expert thinks that history isn't better known. These days, especially since the deadly rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, CIA last August, it has become clear to many Americans the specter of Nazism in their country is not resigned to the 30s history. But until very recently, even that part of the story was less well known than it is today. In fact, when Bradley W. Hart first started researching the history of Nazi sympathy in the United States a few years ago, he was largely driven by the absence of attention to the topic. Hart's new book, Hitler's American Friends, the Third Reich's supporter in the United States, argues that the threat of Nazism in the United States before World War II was greater than we generally remember today. And those forces offer valuable lessons decades later. And not just because part of that history and story is the history and story of the America First idea, born of a pre-World War II isolationism and later reborn as a slogan for ex-president Donald Trump. Only X because they jacked it with using a military satellite. YouTube wants to let you know that some of these views might go against the consensus medical bullshit, but we got jacked. Military satellites, white trucks, the whole 9 yards. There's certainly a raw and visceral shock to seeing swastikas displayed in American streets. No, it's the American flag is going to turn into the swastika. Heart tells time. But this topic I'd been working on for a while, and while it wasn't something I'd been expected, it was a trend I'd been observing. I wasn't terribly shocked, but there's still a visceral reaction when you see that kind of symbolism displayed in the 21st century. But see, in the 22nd century, they're going to show the American flag, and they're going to be like, ooh, people are rolling around like that. Yeah. You're doing nothing about it. You're becoming Nazis. Soon you're going to be in a Nazi camp. Okay. Father Charles Coughlin, the highly public German-American Bund organization in general, he says American narrative of the years leading up to World War II has idled the role of those who supported the wrong side, and yet American exchange students went to Germany and returned with glowing reviews, while none other than Charles Lindbergh denounced Jewish people for pushing the U.S. towards unnecessary war. In his various expressions, the pro-Nazi stance during those years was mostly focused not on creating an active military alliance with Germany or bringing the U.S. under Nazi control, something Hitler himself thought wouldn't be possible, but rather on keeping the United States out of war in Europe. So why was that past overlooked for so long? In part, Hart theorizes it's part of the American story of World War II, and it's such a powerful national narrative. The United States, that narrative says, helped save the world. Rocked by Pearl Harbor, Americans stepped up to turn the tide for the Allies, and thus solidified their nation's place as a global superpower. That narrative is brassy, and it doesn't have much room for the relatively small but very significant number of Americans who were rooting for the Nazis. It's always been uncomfortable in this country to talk about isolationism. Though the ideas are still out there, he says, it's part of the American mythology. We want to remember ourselves as always having been on the right side in this war. It was also possible for those Nazis, I made it up. It was also possible for those who had participated in Nazi sympathetic groups to later cloak their beliefs in the Cold War anti-communist push, a dynamic that had in fact driven some of them to fascism in the first place. And it seemed tougher on communism than democracy is, as Hart puts it. One survey says, cites found that in 1938, more Americans thought that communism was worse than fascism than vice versa. Such people could truthfully insist that they'd always been anti-communist without revealing that they had been fascist. And their fellow Americans were still so worried about communism that they might not press the matter. We still don't totally know the scope of this, he adds, noting that some important documents are still classified. Classify everything, like dumb you down, make you stupid. It's all happening. Make you wear a mask, do it all. The mask is like pants. Pants are like masks. Put your pants on with your mask on. Do the Dr. Fauci, wiggle around. Do the Dr. Fauci, wiggle around. Put your mask on, put your pants on. Wiggle it, wiggle it. Let's just wiggle around. Seize up. Hold on. There's a little COVID-19 coming through. Seize candy. Plenty of the story beats have modern counterparts. For example, the Foreign Agents Registration Act seizing up. Paul Manafort was a product of that time. Hart's book also covers seizing up and relax. Hart's book also covers controversy over whether these extreme political views should be allowed to speak on college campuses. No, we should take them to Auschwitz. Social media misinformation campaigns, Auschwitz. Propaganda, Auschwitz. They're turning the tide over in the UK. They're turning up the Politburo. Yeah, it's coming. The Politburo of the World War II is back in the UK. Canada, they got Chinese running their shit. The Chinese are going after the Canadians, and Justin Trudeau is whacking them off. He's greasing their skids, if you know what I mean. He's like, he loves the Chinese sauce on his face. In both the cases, one major goal involved was simply to create a situation in which Americans weren't sure what to believe. We're right here, we're right there. And then you turn on the 5G, we're all cooked, microwave, boom, LRAD to the face, you're done. No cigarettes, no more coffee. Nope. LRAD the motherfucker. LRAD him. Give him a good LRADing. You LRAD his face. His face. Hayes. Hey, can you give me an update on what's going on over on the east side? Right now, it is 7:30 on the west side, and on the east side, it is 11:30. All right, 10:23. I'm gonna put you on speaker. What's going down? Give me the brass.
I've been sending you the same two links since yesterday. Everyone in New York, the last time the Jews were told to leave New York was 9/11. They were told, don't go to work, don't come out of your house, stay inside on 9/11. And then the towers got hit. They're telling the Jews to flee to the Catskills right now.
I know, I got it up on screen. I'm going to pull up iPet Goat. iPet Goat, some shit goes down in New York. Do you think that this is time? Do we have an iPet Goat situation happening? Because it's right around the time that the bombers go off, something explodes. It looks like Ukraine, Russia, some shit. Something happens in the Middle East, and then the stock market. It's New York.
Poland got caught trying to do a false flag the other day.
Yeah, they got caught doing a false flag. Jean-Luc Brunel got hung.
They got caught with explosives going into the fucking Ukraine trying to blow something up.
That's central.
Make it look like it was the Russians.
Yeah, it's central. The whole fucking thing over in Europe, the whole thing in Ukraine is central. It's just central running around trying to get something started.
It's caught on the hot mic saying this damn Omicron is giving people herd immunity. I'm not going to sell my vaccines. They caught him.
Wow.
They're big. Yeah, dirty guy. He's
Dirty.
so mad that Omicron is giving everyone herd immune.
Yeah, I know. He sounded very hurt about it.
Yeah, I'd be hurt too if I came out with this vaccine and the government's telling everyone needs to take it. I'm making billions off it. And they're like, oh, by the way, you know what? Yeah, you really don't need it.
Yeah, the vaccine, it helps because people don't even need to take the vaccine. You've created a vaccine that basically got rid of it. He's like, damn it.
Well, I got a better one for you. All my friends in New York that are vaccinated got COVID this winter.
Yeah, I know.
All my friends that aren't vaccinated didn't get it.
Yeah, I know.
All the people that are school teachers in New York, I know. My friend that's a doorman in Brooklyn, him, everyone I know that got this fucking thing is getting COVID. The people who don't have the vaccine are doing fine.
Yeah, I had a sniffle. My doctor gave me some of the sauce, but it was nothing. It was no COVID. I hear my friends say, "Oh, I'm sick with the COVID." Really?
Sick with the COVID.
I mean, when did we go? When did becoming sick? Now I'm sick with the COVID. Like, when did we transition?
Yeah. Well, people are gonna have to realize, first of all, COVID is just like the flu, bro.
It's a form of a flu, but it was created in a lab. So it's a form of a flu. They have bat wings in there. She had a Bluetooth on. She had a level 4 suit. They snuck it out in socks. So they obviously genetically engineered some flu. It's not like the flu because the flu, every strain is different. They genetically engineered it. They put in some nanotubes or whatever they did. It grows in your body. Whatever. YouTube wants to let you know that some of the views that is expressed in this live stream might contradict the consensus medical opinion about the COVID-19. Beware, this might be fake news. So anyway, Hayes, but everybody knows what's going on. I mean, athletes are falling down a mile a minute here.
Yeah, I'm hearing something about the HIV virus is in the thing too. I'm hearing something about that.
Yeah, and Fauci worked on the HIV in the 80s. Maybe it's kind of a variation. Since the variants are, like pants. The variants are like pants, and the vaccines are like variants. Variants are vaccines. Basically, you could use it interchangeable. What?
Exactly.
I mean, it's gone off the rails. I don't even know what they're talking about anymore.
Bro, can we talk about the price of gas right now?
What do you got? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at $4.30 a gallon right now.
What? That's high?
Right now, $4.30 a gallon of gas right now.
That's what I pay every time I go to the pump.
Yeah, but you live in California. I'm in the beautiful free state of Florida.
So Florida has the same gas prices as us.
Don't go. I just never been. Since I moved here, I was paying like $2 and change.
When's the last time you spent $2 on a gallon of gas? Like in the 80s?
I'm talking 93 premium.
Yeah, 93.
Beef.
93 premium, he says. You mean when Tupac was still alive? I used to pay $2.50 when Tupac was on the radio.
That's like you smoking garbage weed. It's not gonna do nothing for you, right?
Oh, this isn't garbage. I'm on the west side, bro. This isn't.
No, I didn't say. I know. I'm saying that. Like me putting in bad gas in my car is like you smoking bad weed.
But I don't do that. I'm not living on the east side. I'm on the west side. We got the high over here.
Bro, I live in the Sunshine State. They call it the Sunshine State for a reason.
Yeah, why don't you guys use some of that sunshine to grow some, I mean, I know New York, okay? Yeah, you can get Kush there, but it's like $50 for 2 grams. It's still illegal. You have to go and get dirt weed in the park. You don't know if you're getting crack. If you feel like a drug user, you have to get it in some bags still. They still make it like, oh, is this the crack salesman or the dirty weed salesman?
They decriminalized weed, number one, and now every bodega in New York City sells it. I was just there, bro. My friends are buying fucking vape cartridges.
Hold on, bodegas sound like stress weed. I mean, do they got the purple lurple?
They got, bro. It's coming from Cali. All the stuff is coming from Cali.
Yeah. The Sunshine State, the real Sunshine State, in your face.
Real Sunshine State. That's funny.
You'd be growing it if you could. You need that Cali love.
When you gotta cover your face with a mask.
Look, dude, I was at the beach. Look, no one's wearing a mask.
Yeah, no one's wearing a mask.
I'm gonna show you right now. Look on the screen. Hey, you shut that. Hey, you.
Tell Newsom you're in your house with no mask. You're doing 3 years.
You shut that New York attitude up. 1 second. Here. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. No mask. Look at all the people on the boat. No mask. No mask. Hold on. Okay, hold on. No mask. Hold on, let me make this bigger.
Yeah, what about in August when we went to Miami? How many masks you saw in Miami?
Look.
No. How many masks did you see?
I don't know. I'm not on that. What I'm saying is that was a long time ago. That was like during the pandemic. Like you're trying to, you know what I mean? Hold on. As much noise as possible, Papa. The tanks are rolling in. All right, here we go. So, how many masks you see here? We're going to go through all of them. No one has a mask on. They're in the free sea. No one has a mask on except you and me.
Oh, that's funny. You know what? Let's look at the TMZ tour in Hollywood, California. Everybody on the bus is wearing what? A mask.
All right, but that's what you get for going on a TMZ tour.
TMZ is California.
Look.
You can't spell California without Harvey Levin.
Don't say Harvey Levin like that. That's just a no.
Yo, can I ask you this?
What's going on?
It's Sunday, 10:30 where I am.
Yeah.
In 29 minutes, I'm walking into my church to praise the Lord. What time is church where you live?
Church, I'm going to talk about God on my live stream. You get one.
I talk about God every day. I'm saying, what time are you going to go to church and sing praises to the Lord and thank Him for all He has done for you?
I wasn't planning on going today. I haven't found my.
So why don't you make it a point to go today?
Hey,
Jesus
don't.
loves you, Jimmy.
I know he
Jesus
does.
loves you.
I know he does.
He wants a relationship with you, James. He wants you to enter the kingdom of heaven with Him.
I know, but why are you getting sassy with me?
Because I'm going to church.
Well, you're a better person than I am, obviously.
Well, I'm a better. Look at your past criminal record. Look at mine. I think I'm a lot worse of a person than you on paper.
You're a better spiritual person. You're like a better human being.
No, I'm not. I'm not better than nobody. Everybody has the same opportunity as I have to repent and praise the Lord. Everyone has it. They just choose not to.
Well, you go to your brick and mortar, but remember, the brick and mortar has been hijacked, but his word has not.
Exactly. Yo, what's up? Let's go to Key West sometime.
Okay.
When?
First of all, are you still with your daughter?
No, I came back to Florida.
By the way, are you keeping that spot in New York just so you have a spot next to your girl?
No, I got it until the 28th of this month. That's why there's no furniture.
Yeah, I was like, he's probably keeping it.
$575,000.
Yeah, well, why don't you just get that off the market? I mean, put that on the market and then get something. Yeah.
I got $575 for it.
Good deal. I'm down, bro. I'm down. As a matter of fact, it's gonna get. Hold on. When in Florida does it get sweltering? Where we went to the alligators and it was too hot.
That's August.
Fuck August. No. And August isn't a good month anyway. So what's a couple? What's closer than August? January, February, March, April, May.
April.
What about like April, May-ish? Is that like 80 degrees?
Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
75, 80 degrees. May's my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When is that birthday for everybody to know?
May 12th.
You're telling me, because I already knew this, but you're telling me that 1974, May 12, Hayes was born?
No, I'm not telling you that. 1978.
Got it. All right. So May 12th. So your birthday's coming up. What are you, a Pisces?
No, Taurus.
Taurus. Oh yeah, he's a bull. You totally are a Taurus. All right, I didn't know any of that stuff, but I wrote it down. So now I got to put that in there.
But I remember October 2nd, 1980. I remember these things, but people never remember my birthday. It's so weird.
You never told me your birthday.
Motherfucker, you got my computer. You know everything about me.
Yeah, I'm not like a fucking lurker that goes, I'm going to look at all his like I could look at, if I was that type of guy, you would have logs. You would have logs on there. I could look at all your little, I feel creepy that Toshi, you and him, when you talk, it flashes on the screen. If I look at it, I feel like I'm intruding on your privacy. I could go in and look at all your messages. I don't do that.
I didn't say you did.
I'm just the type of guy that doesn't do that.
None of Sarah's naked pictures. That's what I'm asking.
Sarah has naked pictures on here.
Yes.
All right.
You remember I showed you one? You remember I showed you one real quick?
What are those on the iPhoto?
She was she's in the bikini and then she flashes me.
Oh. Yeah, those are safe.
Like,
Those are safe.
Damn, that's your girl. I was like, yeah, you remember?
They're safe with me.
Yeah, until you go to sleep and start dreaming about it.
All right, ease up, ease up, ease up. What is that, iPhoto?
Which one?
The one that you were telling me about.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
It's iPhoto.
Hold on.
No, I want to make it safe.
Hold on. Video.
I thought you would have iPhoto or something in this Mac.
Hold on, here.
Is it iPhoto?
And then you erase this immediately.
Hold on, just send me the iPhoto. Oh, iMusic, iPhoto. Where's the iPhoto? Oh, photos. Yeah, bring down the photos. Yeah. Booyah! All right, bam. And then, oh, by the way, I got Apple TV. Hey, I got Apple TV. I'm going to install it. So if you want to run shenanigans, but don't get carried away because my credit card's on there.
Yes, I love when your credit card's on things.
Yeah, so don't get sassy Molita.
I love when your credit card's on things.
So you're going to send me something.
Look, I just sent it to you.
What? What'd you send me?
I sent you a picture that you're gonna erase once you're done looking at it.
What, on my, oh.
Yeah, I sent you a video. You're gonna erase once you look at it. And then you're gonna remember, you're like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, it's totally erasable. Save.
Yeah, totally erasable in your photographic memory. Totally erasable in my photographic memory.
No, I don't, this is totally personal stuff. Yeah, I'm going to erase that right now.
Yeah, you remember that picture now, huh?
I've never seen this. I've never seen this video.
I remember when I showed it to you, you went, oh my god, that's your girl? I was like, yeah, bro.
First of all, I wouldn't have that. I don't sound like that. But
You said, oh my god, when I showed you that picture.
maybe the boobs. But yeah, good job. I'm going to keep that safe. I'm going to keep it safe.
You're going to keep it safe?
I'm going to keep it safe.
Yeah, safe in your memory.
Hey, you know what? When's your girl going to come out? We should do a rendezvous. She comes out, we have an entourage maybe.
Well, yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you. I found out after she went home that she had a boyfriend she cheated on with me.
Wait, Tio.
She was seeing somebody in her state of where she was in St. Louis. She's supposed to have a boyfriend, and he found out that she came out to be with me or whatever.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, yeah, you're the guy in the other state. I mean, but who did she want to be with? I mean, now are you guys like pen pals?
When I picked her up in Orlando at the airport, brought her back to my house. We went to Miami the first night, and we went to Key West the next 2 nights. So for 3 nights, I'm with this girl. Every time, like, my phone rings, the whole phone rings, we're talking, we're FaceTiming people, introducing each other to people. And then the first night we go to sleep in Miami, when we wake up, I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a shower. She goes, all right, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm like, for what? She's like, I got to make a phone call.
Oh, the Black Diamond Club.
Why can't you make a phone call in front of me? You made 17 phone calls in front of me. Why can't you make it in front of me? Okay, whatever. The next night in Key West, go to sleep, wake up in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go make some phone calls.
Oh yeah, she's definitely trying to teeter totter.
So the next day I told her, I'm like, listen, I know you have a boyfriend. She's like, what? I'm like, yo, sweetheart. I'm like, every morning you wake up and you gotta go call him. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, hello. She's like, oh no. But I knew she had a boyfriend because I told her. I was like,
You did? See, if I know that she has a boyfriend, like still legit has one, I mean, I already know the dice game on that.
Just a Florida boyfriend, that's all.
Did she say that she was broken up with him? Or it was, no, I have a boyfriend.
She said that he didn't exist. No, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm like, Sarah, a girl that looks like you has a boyfriend in every state. I'm not stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Just keep it real. I'll fly you out here every week, sell your house, move out here. So that's the point we're at. When she sells her house and she's serious and moves out here, we'll buy a house together.
What? Who cares? Just have her come the same time. We'll have some fun. I mean, life's short. We're all gonna die pretty soon anyway.
She wants me to come out there. I told her, I'm like, listen, I don't know about coming out to a state I've never been to, especially the way I am. I got hundreds of $1,000s worth of jewelry, Versace.
Yeah. You should come to LA and leave all that Versace and shit over there, by the way. Leave all that blinginess over. Yeah, you're gonna get robbed in here in LA. I don't want to be walking around with that flash dance over there. You're gonna get punked up.
Yo, but I just did it in New York City.
Okay, but you're
$100,000 car,
okay.
$250,000 in jewelry.
Okay.
Versace head to toe. Ain't nobody said nothing to me.
Yeah, that's you. That's you. I'm rolling around. I don't even have a car. I have a rice burner, and none of it. You're the rich dude. And by the way, you left me hanging in a freaking gnarly ghetto because you thought someone pulled a gun, and you left your buddy. You left me. How long was it? How with all your Versace? Your Versace was more.
In the ghettoest place in Miami.
I was trying to get my girlfriend some wine. That's heroic and that's romantic. You, on the other hand.
I just Googled 7th and Opelika. It says it's the 3rd worst place in Florida.
Opelika. Dude, I'm fucking down with Opelika.
You're right. It ranks 3rd worst place in Florida.
It's pork and beans, the Opelika. Dude, I'm fucking down with the Opelikans. I was there for a good... Hey, bro, I started to get a corner. I had a racket going. I was there that long. You cared more about your Versace bullshit, Chinese-made whatever, that you left me in that hood. You left me in that hood. I would have been punked in a ditch if they fucking really wanted to do something. Bro.
You looked like you were homeless.
No, I didn't. I did?
You had slides on where you had no socks. You had those pants on. And you look like you were homeless. What are they going to rob you for? Come on.
I had 2 shopping bags of shit in my hand. I don't know. Maybe that.
They wanted my car, jewelry, and clothing.
On it, they wanted your stuff.
I'm pretty sure they might have wanted my hair as a souvenir.
Don't ever leave me at 7th and Opelika again like that.
Yo, don't ever ask me to stop at 7th and Opelika.
I won't. But don't.
I'll tell you, let's go on a vacation in New York and be like, do me a favor. Can you drive me up to the Bronx, 137th and Webster? I don't tell you that, do I?
I wasn't aware. In my mind, I was like, Miami, Sherelle. It seemed like it was fucking... I didn't know that she lived so close to fucking South Central on fucking steroids.
Bro, you never heard about the pork and bean projects?
I did from you. I was gonna walk across that project. Do you know that I was gonna walk? Because I was like, oh, I kind of know where she's at. I was gonna walk through the pork and bean project to get to her house.
You're out of your mind.
And then I looked at it and I was like, wow, that's like this is like a really bad area.
Bad? That's crazy. Pork and beans projects.
It's true. Don't ever leave me.
I came back. I knew there was a problem when Sherelle called and said, where are you? I'm like, I had to leave him. She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, these people ran up on my car trying to get me out of the car.
Yeah, and what Sherelle said, get the fuck back there.
Oh my God, no! I was like, what do you mean? She's like, that's a bad place. I was like, holy shoot. Everybody knows this place is horrible.
And then she's like, Hayes, get the fuck back in the car and go get him.
No, actually, she was like, hurry up, come get me so we can find him. And then you called, she was like, I'm over here. And I was like, all right, good. Because that would have been real good because the guys who tried to rob me was telling you, oh, he probably left you to go pick up your girl. And then if I would have picked up your girl, how would that would have looked?
This guy.
That would look real bad. Like, yo, you see, those guys were right. He went to go pick up the girl.
It goes from dreams of Miami and this, that, the third to 7th and Opelika, quick in life.
7th and oh.
Let's pull up a picture of 7th and Opelika just to give everybody an image. In Florida, 7th and Opelika.
look
Yeah.
that place up. You gotta go by there at nighttime, bro, when all you see is white teeth.
7th and Opelika, Florida. Hood.
Hood. The hood.
Yeah, that's where we were right there.
Yeah, that's exactly where we were.
Hold on.
You know, and then you're like, yo, Hayes, you're like, come pick me up. I'm like, I'm on my way back. When I picked you up, you're like, I knew you were going to do that. I came down a different block. I was beeping from the corner, like, over here, bro.
Yeah, you were in the middle of the street. You were like, you were scared to like get it. Fuck, I know. I had to like.
I pulled out a pistol. I had no bulletproof vest on me.
Jeez.
Okay?
Jeez.
I've been shot before. I don't think I'm going to be able to withstand another shooting. I just don't think so.
All right.
Grace is a god. I survived the first one. Don't
Seventh-
know if I got another one in me.
7th and Opelika.
And I'm tired of getting shot, bro. That shit burns when you get shot, bro.
I don't think you're gonna get shot, but just don't leave me, okay?
Alright, bro. Next time you want to get fucking Sherelle drunk, don't say, yo, go to the hood. Okay? Next time you want to get some wine, some port wine for you and Sherelle, don't tell me to go to fucking the crack spot. Look.
Well, she goes to her own crack spot. Her spot is a little cracky.
She's from the crack hood, so she got the crack pads.
Yeah, but hers is like it's like a familiar crack spot. Like like it's.
Exactly, but you see, like just with me, how I could go to New York with whatever I want, or whatever jewelry, nothing happens to me because I'm from there. People know. When you go to a neighborhood that you're not from and all that shit, they know that stuff, bro. They know you're from out of town. I used to do that shit. I used to prey on people from out of town. Like,
Oh,
they're not
you're
from here. What are they gonna do? Come back looking for me?
you're a bad man. You need to go to church.
I am. I'm pulling into church right now.
I know. You
12
need to
minutes early.
confess your sins.
12 minutes early. I'm gonna go live from church, so you see how it is.
All right, good.
Alright, talk to you in a little bit.
All right, later. 7th and Opelika. Left my ass there. Left my ass there. He left my ass on 7th and Opelika. 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 Yeah. Is that even 7th and Opelika? Where's 7th and Opelika? Opelika, Florida. Drive through Opelika. So it's that type of hood. I mean, you can't really get anything on that though. I mean, it looks fair enough like during the day. Hoods don't look like hoods during the day, you know? It's like, oh, well, that's... And then it starts to get Opelika-ish, and then all of a sudden... Where's... It was packed, too. It was a Friday night. It was packed. It was like all kinds of shit was happening. Okay, it's Opelika... No, maybe it's not 7th. It's Opelika Corner... Gas station and Market. That one. The corner gas operator. Basically, we're dealing with a place like this. Oh, man. Miami hoods. I'm just like, where's Hayes? Just like in my flip-flops and shit. Hayes? Hayes. Where are you? You guys getting any of this? Yeah, here's it at night. Here's it. Here, a little spookier shot. Ooh, yeah, that one. Yeah. South Miami Hoods. Here it is. Here it is. This is one of the gas stations. Yeah, I think this is the gas station. See, look at there, $2.19. Wow, gas is cheap over there. Over there in Opelika. Yeah, Miami Gardens. It sounds like you're like, oh, no, Miami Gardens is like fucking South Central. Yeah, it's rough for sure. Let me get some more rough shots here. Carroll City. Let's go Opelika, yeah? It was Opelika and maybe Opelika and 4th? Opelika and 4th.
City of Opelika Municipal Complex. Here you are.
All right, we got a complex. Oh, yeah. There was this whole Masonic operation right there. Opelika. There it is right there. There's the gas station. There's Opelika. That's the actual place that I was at. It looks pretty calm because it's all like, there's a whole bunch of like, this is the actual spot, but it's greasier than this, believe me. It gets greasy. It's very Clark W. Griswold over there. 4 children, 1 adult injured in a gnarly crash at that intersection. Yeah, a lot of crashes happen at that intersection. Here's another Opelika incident. Another Opelika incident over in Florida. I'm sure a lot of Opelika-ness goes on over there. Yeah. Alibaba. Shirazad Boulevard in Alibaba. You guys know about these hoods? We're talking about some Florida hoods here. This is where Hayes left me, though, just so we get that covered. That's the exact intersection. Right down there. I walked to that gas station from over here. So yes. Yes. So behind these towers here, there's the store, and then there's all this shit, and then there's this market right down there. Plenty of crack and all kinds of things, and it's all sketchy. There's all kinds of like weird stuff happening. This is the exact spot. And I'd say a good 45 minutes of having to kick it in this place. 45 minutes to kick it in Opelika. Okay? Why he didn't just circle around the block, he left me there for 45 minutes to get shanked or something, I'm not sure. Bro, are you trying to kill me? Like, get back here. Apparently they got bouncy houses over in Opelika too. Let's get in the bouncy house. It's a Sunday. Okay. Your birthday's May 12th. What? Real assistant's here? Real assistant. Oh, hello, real assistant. What's going on, Mike? Wheat Penny. Put her in timeout. Davidic Covenant 2, Sam 7, 8 through 17. Galatians, is it Galatians 5? 5 Galatians 5? Galatians 5? Galatians 5. It just came to me. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm. Then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, then do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. It is freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm, and then do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery. Mark my words, I, Paul, tell you that if you let yourselves be circumcised, Christ will be of no value to you at all. Again, I declare to every man who lets himself be circumcised that he is obligated to obey the whole law. You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace. For through the Spirit we eagerly await by faith the righteousness for which we hope. For in Jesus Christ neither circumcision nor uncircumcision has any value. The only thing that counts is faith expressing itself through love. You are running a good race. Who cut in on you to keep you from obeying the truth? That kind of persuasion does not come from the one who calls you. 9. A little yeast works through the whole batch of dough. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That kind of persuasion does not come from the one who calls you. A little yeast works through the dough, huh? I am confident in the Lord that you will take no other view. The one who is throwing you into confusion, whoever that may be, will have to pay the penalty. Brothers and sisters, if I am still preaching circumcision, why am I still being persecuted? In that case, the offense of the cross has been abolished. As for those agitators, I wish they would go the whole way and emasculate themselves. Life by the Spirit. 13. You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free. But do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love. Humbly in love. Humbly in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command. Love your neighbor as yourself. If you bite and devour each other, watch out, or you will be destroyed by each other. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. For the flesh desires what is contrary to the Spirit, and the Spirit what is contrary to the flesh. They are in conflict with each other, so that you are not to do whatever you want. But if you are led by the Spirit, you are not under the law. The acts of the flesh are obvious: sexual immorality, impurity, debauchery, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, dissensions, factions, and envy, drunkenness, orgies, and the like. I warn you, as I did before, that those who live like this will not inherit the kingdom of God. 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. Let us not become the conceited, provoking and envying each other. What do you think, Galatians? I thought that was a good one for today. Galatians, baby. Talking about the way of everything, like they get away the Holy Spirit and why it's so bad that you blaspheme the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, no matter your faith, no matter what you call yourself religiously, that Spirit is there to protect you, okay? Because it's not just about this body. This body is a vessel, all right? We can host other things inside this like an avatar. The Holy Spirit keeps our spirit intact inside this body. Okay? Black magic is used to take this Holy Spirit. This is the Holy Spirit. Remove the Holy Spirit. And then you won't have the protection. See, like this, I'm always protected. Like that. The black magic, the first thing they do is take that out. Get it out. And now I'm unprotected. Now I'm unprotected. You see how it works? Whoa. Poor girl got L-ratted. Come on. That's the end of it. I mean, unless you want to keep going here. Hold on. Galatians 5:13. In contexts like this, the Greek word for flesh, sarx, refers to the sinful state of human beings, often presented as a power in opposition to the Spirit. Also in verses 16, 17, 19, and 24, and 6:8. Galatians 5:14. LEV 19:18. Or you do not do what? Cross references. You want me to pull another Galatia out? I'll pull another Galatia. You want Galatians 6? I'll give you Galatians 6. Let's get the Holy Spirit. Always there. Galatians 6. Doing good to all. Brothers and sisters, if someone is caught in a sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves, or you may also be tempted. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. If anyone thinks they are something when they are not, they deceive themselves. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else, for each one should carry their own load. Nevertheless, the one who receives instruction in the word should share all good things with their instructor. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. For at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. What do you say? Third time's a charm? Yeah, we gotta get Papi into heist. I'm gonna get my hair jazzed because I'm really narcissistic. I'm just kidding. My hair is bugging me. I have to look at it. So I'm gonna I make fun of myself and I say I'm narcissistic. I'm not a narcissist. Narcissists don't know they're narcissists though, so I wouldn't know even if I was. But I don't think I'm a narcissist. But that's what a narcissist would say. It's almost like who's on first. Where's my hair stuff? Where's my hair stuff? Floor time. Daddy, on the floor. Papa?
Yes.
I need you on the floor.
Okay, enough horrible things. Get out of here.
Can I get a cigarette? Enough horrible things.
No, James, I told you a million times I don't want to be there. Please.
You don't want to be where? Here, put on the fan. It's getting smoky in here. That's why I got these fans. Have you seen my hair stuff? Little thing like that? Lesson number 1. Never become a crab apple. Once you become a crab apple, you're a crab apple. And that's just the way it is. Once you go, you're never coming back. You're going to be a crab apple for life. Can I get a what? Where's my hair stuff? I mean, I could use that stuff. But where's the good stuff? All right, we'll find it. Pick up sticks. I thought it was like right here. There it is. Put the water on top of it. It's not a smart move. Really isn't. I'm going to tell you the truth about it now. All right, get into my scusi. This is the... This is where they make the Italian shit go down. All right. We got this. Then we got this. The bed head. Hey. We got the bed head. And we got that. Hey. But we cancel that out and just take the sauce right here. Right there. So while we perfect a nice jet fuel. Jet fuel, kill ant. You want some jet fuel, sir? Sir, would you like some extra jet fuel? I sure would. Here. I got some jet fuel for you right here. This is fresh off the fucking whatever it's off. Straight off the boat. Look at that jet fuel. Here, let me pack it in there for you. Put a little acetone on there for you. Oh, geez, this is really gonna. This is abalone. Oh gosh, yeah, that's some jet fuel. Yeah, really pack it in there, sir. All right, you can't get any more jet fuel than that. That's 4 shots of jet fuel. All right. Jet fuel, 2. Jet fuel, 2. Jet fuel, 2. Turn on. Closing a scusi. Put the thing back on this. Jet fuel. It's not in right. You gotta twist. Twist the scusi. Yeah? You gotta twist the scusi. There you go. Jet fuel, a rocket. A rocketdon. Aerodyne. Get the scusi, remove the scusi. Okay, put this back on top. Get those like that. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Put that in there. We're going to replace this one, and we're going to go with the brass. Thank you for that super chat. No words, just a super chat. Thank you, Eli. Let's get this mirror up here. Let's get this brassy. That's brass tags. I got my hair, medication, everything right here. Need a little vacuum or something, maybe tape. I like to have tools everywhere. A little hardware store at the corner of every intersection of my house. Just like a mini garage every 5 feet. Yeah. Just like little tool areas. I think it's the best idea ever. It's actually what's going on. Little tool areas. And then they're smart. So you could like charge your battery if it's an Apple, if it's an Android. I got a bunch of wireless stuff and it's kind of smart city'd out, and then soon the walls are gonna glow. I'm gonna be like Google, make my shit like Metatron, and it's gonna all glow red, and the scusi is gonna come on, and this is all gonna be like lights, Metatron's cube. Oh yeah, Enoch is gonna be there. Metatron, Enoch. We're gonna be up top. High knees, 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 high knees. Weird pose, high knees. Weird pose, high knees. Weird pose. High knees. So if it's this way, so high knees in, high knees, high knees, high knees, high knees. Scusi. Rinse a scusi off, please. Steam it. Watch the fucking computer, bub. Pour the coffee. That's jet fuel, baby. What time is it? 8 o'clock in the morning, West Side. We got one more hour to talk amongst ourselves until Allie Jones comes on. We're going to get the brass on him. We're basically, I guess the revolution would not be televised, but apparently it's going to be streamed, and I'm streaming it. This is the revolution. The revolution will be streamed. Be right back. Got a machete, by the way. Pretty dope. Yeah, it also doubles as a saw, which is amazing. It's like, I also got a saw, but the machete does its thing. It's pretty dope. So it's Sunday, so there's things to do. So what do we got? 8 in the morning? All right. I mean, by 10 we got to go, because 10 everybody will be up. My dad, he just likes to get up and be a fucking little crackpot. He hears me get up and he's like, oh, yeah. All right, fucking tone it down there, Tony fucking Pataducci. Tone it down there, Pataducci. He's like, James, you gotta pay my credit card bills. Tone it down, Pataducci. Hayes, May 12. So you want to do anything? Hey, what? Definitely not. Man, that is some blonde hair. Man, that is some really good stuff. I have kind of like a Omicron drip. I think they released it. Dr. Fauci made me have a drippy nose. He made me have a drippy nose to go run and get the vaccine. I don't know. Am I dying of Omicron? What the fuck did you do to me, bat lady? I'm serious. What did they do to us? All right. Tone you guys down. I'm putting on the shades because I love Paul Begley. There's no other way to put it. The shades are all Paul Begley. Nothing to do with me. I'm not of this world. Paul Begley stokes me out. Let's listen to Paul Begley. Do I even have my tip jar available if someone wanted to fucking do that? I mean, maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't. Why don't you just give them the option? Tanks are rolling in. Hardcore. Remember when they were like, they're pulling out? As they said that, they were pulling in. They just wanted everybody to settle down. Is that dirt? Oh, I cut myself. I have boo-boo. See? Look at, I got the fucking Omicron coming out, boys. I got Bill Gates coming out of me. Probably some nanotech growing out of my nose. James thinks it's funny to wake up. I got woken up. Yeah. Giving you a taste of your medicine. Okay. How does it feel to be called at 6 a.m. on a Sunday? Okay. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay? There's only one of me, and I'm him. Let's go to band.video.
Where the events in the world don't seem to have a common theme, they don't seem to have a common thread. But there comes a point where what you have been manipulating in the shadows to create in terms of a transformation of human society has to break the surface where you can see it, or human society is not going to change. And so this is the position we're in now, where since the COVID card was played, they walked into the room, and ever more so, and the more they move along towards this end game, the more cards that are going to be played, the more things they're going to try to give us to have to respond to and react to and understand. It's going to get rat-a-tat machine gun numbers of things that are going to be happening. And I said back in the late 90s that one of the big parts of this plan, they can pull it off, was to have a war between the West and a alliance of Russia and China, with countries like Iran thrown in, because the idea is that China wins that war, and the blueprint for the global dystopian Orwellian state is China. So if you look at what happened after the COVID story broke in China, the West has become more and more like China, not least the technological surveillance and the technological tracking, etc.
See this?
And so that's the blueprint. I've said before that this global cult that I talk about, that's behind all this, that's orchestrating events in all these different countries, that's running Canada currently, they were behind the Mao Revolution. And the idea was to create a closed society within which a position of total control, that a method of mass human control.
A meth head?
Could be incubated and could be perfected. And the idea was...
Perfecting a meth head? Is that what he's talking about?
You play it out across the world, because that's your blueprint for the world. I've said for years and years and years, if you want to see what they want for the West tomorrow, then look at China today. And what we're seeing, Alex, quite demonstrably, it couldn't be more obvious, is the systematic dismantling of American society.
Correct.
Through the southern border just being wide open, through the extraordinary implications, financial implications of what's been happening in the COVID years, and the extraordinary levels of inflation that are coming through. All these different things are being brought together to dismantle American society. And the idea is that the Chinese part of the world becomes the dominant global force. And so because you've got this global cult, which is like this global web of secret societies, semi-secret groups, etc., working in all these different countries. This is why you've got Schwab, World Economic Forum school graduates in Canada, in Freeland, the deputy prime minister, and Trudeau, the prime minister. Freeland, the deputy prime minister, he's on the board of trustees of the World Economic Forum. Schwab and the WEF are running this whole deal in Canada, but they're running the whole deal in America. And people have said, over the years, why are these American corporations making decisions that are obviously damaging to American jobs, American economy, by outsourcing all this stuff to China and the Far East? And people say, why is the American government doing this when it's obviously going to benefit China? Why is the American government importing vast numbers of, quote, COVID tests from bloody China? Why are they doing that? But when you
why are they cutting off Russian pipelines and U.S. pipelines, but letting China open pipelines? Everything is greased towards China being preeminent.
Flowers turn to grease.
So it starts to make sense when you realize that this cult, which is operating out of China, it's one of its major global centers. Obviously, it's a global cult. It's not just China, but that's a real major center now because they've developed the blueprint there for the world. But they also are controlling the Biden administration. They're controlling the administrations in Europe. And therefore, decisions are being made by these Western governments that benefit China, because you've got to see the cult level of this, and not just in terms of national governments, because they're just bloody pawns. I mean, we're seeing now in Canada, Trudeau is not running that. He's just a little boy in short trousers doing what he's told.
Well, that's right. And we've got Klaus Schwab and Chrystia Freeland, who's on the board of the Davos Group in Bilderberg, bragging that they own Trudeau. We're going to break in 1 minute, but David, why do they love to brag? They've gone from hiding it to bragging.
Yes, 1 second.
Working with them, often not even knowing what they're working for, but you're still talking tiny, tiny numbers. And therefore,
20 numbers. He has an accent.
Up and stand up, then there's nothing they can do. So,
yes, the mushroom for the thing. Yes, it's understandable. Real assistant, who are you? You seem like you're sassy bonita. Real assistant, are you just someone that just comes out with some sass, swinging and hitting like that? Or you just change your name and you're someone else? Who do I know you as? I know you're somebody. Real assistant, my ass. Who are you? Identify yourself. Run a scan on her. If I got liquid B12 after watching you do the dropper, still love it. I ran out of my B12 yesterday. I need to get more, but things. Yeah, I do need to get B12. I need to get that B12 iron, birdie, 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 birdie. Birdie, birdie. And I've decreased when I was like way heavier. I used to take like 30 milligrams of the amlodipine. And I told my doctor I don't want to be on this shit. And basically he got me down to the lowest dose, which is 5 milligrams. And this just makes it so you don't blow your heart out on a stroke, especially with all this COVID-19 going around. So I figured, you know what? I don't want to blow my... I saw a possum blow his heart out over here. I saw a possum. It's on my channel. stuck. I was going to get Marcy, pulling out, car. Possum came in, started seizing the fuck up, smashing his head against the pavement so hard it sounded like a jackhammer. Boom, boom, boom. Spazzing out. It was like midnight. Marcy was waiting for me. I was like, is this a sign? What is this? Is this the spirits? What is this? It was crazy. I couldn't get out of there either because the thing was like right on the driveway. So I couldn't go or I'd run over this thing. I called animal control. They're like, good luck, Chuck. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, good luck, Chuck. Click. I'm like, okay. They're like, don't touch it. Click. So I waited. That thing got up and moved, but literally it had like a seizure and it blocked me from getting out of the driveway for like 2 hours. And then after it moved, I went. So I was like 2 hours late and I was like, it was a possum. She's like, bullshit. I was like, a possum had a seizure. All right, that's enough. Oh, you're Cindy in Memphis, are you? Peppermint Patty? First Patrol? Cindy in Memphis. What kind of bullshit is that? What's Cindy in Memphis? Who's Cindy? And when was she in Memphis? Oh, I'm Cindy from Memphis. That sounds kind of federal. But, I'm just Peppermint Patty. Wait a minute. My spider hairs are going up. Stop mixing in Trump, because we already know that, like, Canadians and American, like, law enforcement, all of a sudden, like, oh, if you voted Trump, we're gonna come kill you. All right. Keep that shit away from me. I know what you're up to. Don't sneak around with your fucking Antifa shit. Just get away. All right? Get away. Stay away. I don't identify as either of that. I'm non-binary. I'm LGBTQ. I identify as black. Please leave me alone. Do not get in my safe space. Sergeant Greenleaf, stop cussing. Like the SHIT. Just use your mind and say something else, because YouTube, they're going to hold it, and I'm going to let them hold it. All right, Mike's giving us some heavyweight stuff here. Heavy on the heart? It was a raccoon, Tiffany. Yeah, it was a raccoon. Tiffany's like, it was a raccoon. I mean, it doesn't really matter, Tiffany. Okay, raccoon, it was a fucking whatever. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go 1 John. I'm the boy in your other phone, lighting up the inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away every day. What a sassy guy this guy is. I'm just the guy in the friend zone. Don't be in the friend zone. Get yourself out of the friend zone. He's like, I'm in the friend zone. If you're in the friend zone, you're in a bad place. That's a containment center. You don't want to be there. You want to be anywhere but the friend zone. Oh, and you don't think twice about... That's the flesh talking, James, not the spirit. That's the flesh talking, not the spirit. You're right. Oh, you don't think twice about me, and maybe you're right to doubt me, but if you gave me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I want to take 2. I want to break through. I want to know the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Take a ride up to Malibu, and I just want to sit and look at your face and touch it weirdly, make you feel uncomfortable. What it would matter if your friends knew, who cares what other people say? Oh, we can go far from here and make a new world order together, babe. 'Cause if you gave me just one night, you're gonna see me in a whole new light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you give me just one night, baby, you're gonna see me in a whole new light underneath that moonlight. Dance, baby, dance. Dance, baby, dance. Oh, I wanna take two. I wanna break through. I wanna know the real, real, real about you. But can I see you in a new light? Oh, I screwed that one up. Kill it. Fix it in post. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you just give me one night, you're gonna see me in a whole new light. If you give me just one night, take that night. What I will do with all this? What do I do with all this? This love's that's running all through my veins for you. What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this? This love that's running through my veins for you. What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this? This love's that's running through my veins for you. What do I do with all this? What do I do with all this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I took a wrong turn. Weren't we supposed to go John 1? John 1? Block the spammer. Oh, Raggedy Boo Boo is here from India. Poo Poo, you need to go boo boo. You need to go boo boo, Poo Poo. This guy is doing unwanted shit. Yeah, these are your community guidelines. Sergeant Greenleaf, wash your mouth out with soap and get back to me. Keep it mellow. All Earth songs suck now. Hey, what are you talking about? Where's Ahmad? Real assistant. We still haven't had a fucking... People change their names all weirdly, all sketchy like. I could feel their spirit though. You can't hide behind some sort of name avatar. I could feel the spirit behind those fingers that touch those keys. If you talk long enough. If you talk long enough. Apples and pineapples, carrots and pineapple, peanut butter, jelly sandwiches with vegetables, watermelon, maple syrup, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots, watermelon carrots. The Word became flesh. Flash dance. Here we come. Welcome to church. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and that life was light of all mankind. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. He was in the world, and through the world was made through him. The world did not recognize him. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision, or a husband's will, but born of God. The Word became flesh and made this dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testified concerning him. He cried out, saying, "This is the one I spoke about when I said, 'He who comes after me has surpassed me, because he was before me.' Out of his fullness we have all received grace, in place of grace already given. For the law was given through Moses, grace and truth through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God, but the one and only Son, who is himself God and is in closest relationship with the Father, has made him known." John the Baptist denies being the Messiah. Now, this was John's testimony when the Jewish leaders in Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to ask who he was. He did not fail to confess, but confessed freely, "I am not the Messiah." They asked him, "Then who are you? Are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." Finally they said, "Who are you? Give us an answer to take back to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself?" John replied in the words of Isaiah the prophet. Sorry. Probably take these glasses off, eh? John replied in the words of Isaiah the prophet, "I am the voice of the one calling in the wilderness." The Jews are going to the wilderness. Look at this. The Jews, look at this. Hold on. Take this off. Hold on. Look at this. Put this one right here. Catskill Mountains. The Jews are going to Catskill Mountains. Look. They're literally going to the mountains. Tanks are coming from the mountains. Jean-Luc Brunel just got gassed up. Jean-Luc Brunel just got Gazpromed. We're still 8:40 in the morning. We're still good to go. Get up breakfast. Boom. We could even go back to bed. But who wants to go back to bed? I'm going to wake your ass up right now. Watch. You wake up. Uh-oh. It's unplugged. I got three cups of jet fuel in me. I'm feeling a little bit good. Let's get to the apocalypse news. Oh, no. We're reading Elijah here. Hold on. Hold on. My ADD is cracking in. Hold on. Just simmer down. I got to do something. Doesn't matter what it is. I have to just do something. Just a little touch of ADD, that's all. Just clean a little spot up or something. Oh, that should do it. Sure. Yeah, clean the weed up right here. That should clear up the ADD. No problem. John replied in the words of Isaiah the prophet, "I am the voice of the one calling in the wilderness. Make straight the way for the Lord. Make straight the way for the Lord." The Jews creating a path. Now the Pharisees who had been sent questioned him. "Why then do you baptize if you're not the Messiah or Elijah nor the prophet?" "I baptize with water," John replied, "but among you stands one who do not know. He is the one who comes after me. The straps of those sandals I am not worthy to untie." This all happened at Bethany on the other side of the Jordan, where John was baptizing. John testifies about Jesus. The next day John saw Jesus coming towards him and said, "Look, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world." The sin of the world could only be taken away through fire. And how are you going to get rid of sin? A light he shines at once. comes. He's vengeful. He's got vengeful eyes this time. Christ Jesus showing up. White horse. The horse is coming for you. The horse is coming for me. His white garments will be soaked, that of wine, red, blood-stained. Vengeance in his eye. Look, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world. This is the one I meant when I said, a man who comes after me has surpassed me because he was before me. I myself did not know him, but the reason I came baptizing with water was that he might be revealed to Israel. And then John gave this testimony. I saw the Spirit come down from heaven. The Spirit come down from heaven. And as a dove, and remain on him. It clung to him. And I myself did not know him, but the one who sent me to baptize with water told me, the man on whom you see the Spirit come down and remain is the one who will baptize with the Holy Spirit. I have seen and I testify that this is God's chosen one. John's disciples followed Jesus. The next day, John was there again with two of his disciples. When he saw Jesus passing by, he said, "Look, the Lamb of God." When the two disciples heard him say this, they followed Jesus. Turning around, Jesus saw them following and asked, "What do you want?" They said, "Rabbi," which means teacher. "Where are you staying?" "Come," he replied, "and you will see." So they went and saw where he was staying, and they spent that day with him. It was about 4 p.m. Andrew, Simon, Peter's brother, and one of the two who's heard what John had said and who had followed Jesus, the first thing Andrew did was to find his brother Simon and tell him, "We have found the Messiah," that is, the Christ. And he brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, son of John. You will be called Cephas," which, when translated, is Peter. Jesus calls Philip and Nathanael. The next day, Jesus decided to leave for Galilee. Finding Philip, he said to him, "Follow me." Philip, like Andrew and Peter, was from the town of Bethsaida. Philip found Nathanael and told him, "We have found the one Moses wrote about in the law, and about whom the prophets also wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." "Nazareth? Can anything good come from there?" Nathanael asked. "Come and see, Philip." "Come and see," said Philip. When Jesus saw Nathanael approaching, he said of him, "Here truly is an Israelite, in whom there is no deceit." "How do you know me?" Nathanael asked. Jesus answered, "I saw you while you were still under the fig tree before Philip called you." Then Nathanael declared, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus said, "You believe because I told you I saw you under the fig tree, that you will see greater things than that." He then added, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." You believe because I told you I saw you under the fig tree. You will see greater things than that. He then added, "Very truly I tell you, you will see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending on the sons of man. My 5 lifelong girlfriends all took it and called me nuts. It's called peer pressure. What are you going to do? Why don't you get in the fetal position? Why don't you get in the fetal position? Anything more, guys? I mean, the Jews are running to the mountains. Jean-Luc Brunel is being hung. People are getting out of New York City. Canadians are being rounded up as terrorists. Camps are going into place. Guys, do I need to sign language this for you? We are not in a good place. Hands on the floor. COVID-19. Hands up. Get on the floor. Get on the floor. Pretty soon we're going to be worshiping you know who. Oh, I need to eat. Oh, scan my head. Scan my head. Scanning. Scanning in. Bless you, Dad. All right, wrap this up. Wait. Whoa, they're trying to. Whoa, look at. Mind control. Mind control. Mind control. Mind control. Mind control. Mind control. Glitching. 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 I'm getting my downloads from InfoWars. Bless you, Dad. Seize. Why is my dad sneezing so much? Seize. Get it off. Turn away. Oh, I gotta piss after that. That was a long seat. Bless you. Get out of that room. Turn it on. Turn on the something. Start sneezing up a storm over there, boy. Allie Jones is coming on in 5 minutes.
It's now back in stock.
Oh my God, Winter Sun, baby. I drink just vitamin D, same shit.
Women together, creating new humans, and our very institution of our species.
He's talking about having sex with women the old-fashioned way. Nah, having sex with women. I'm all for it. Men having sex with women the way it's supposed to be. Right, girls? Right, men? Huh? Oh, you're G. You go by G now. Okay.
Extract our energy, extract our creativity, and build their...
Build Back Better?
System. In their own words.
Oh my God, it's Justin Trudeau.
And the core of liberalism is the spoiled child. Miserable.
Spoiled child, miserable in his daddy shorts. I got a pee-pee. Daddy, you okay? Daddy? You know what, Jonesy? It's Sunday, buddy. And you can't let your body stagnate. You'll get COVID-19 for sure. So what you do is you unstagnate yourself. What we're going to do is we're going to unstagnate. Everyone with me? This is called the unstagnation time. We're going to go unstagnation time. Yeah, baby. Get these tanks out of here. Okay. Okay. So I think it's safe to say. Let me get some light in here. Let me get some extra light. Let me put that down. Alright, so I think it's time that we all just do some push-ups. So find yourself a towel, a beach towel. Put down the beach towel. We're gonna Alex Jones, but we're gonna do things while we're listening to Jonesy. Okay. Robot, put on Jonesy.
They went in and killed him and put communists in charge, and you know the rest of what Russia went through for 80 plus years. But we're going to be here all day during this live emergency transmission. If I don't start drilling down into all of it, I'm just giving you some of the background. You can look all this up. It's all there. It's all real. No matter how insane it sounds, it's not even debatable. It's a lot weirder than what I just told you. But they're obsessed with defiling your genetics because you were made by God. They want to vandalize you. They want to mark you with their deadly shot that is self-replicating nanotech. They've already done studies on animals and humans, and that they are now implanting the general public with a wireless tracking system that is nanotech readable chips. Not the 1960s little grain of rice chip, but obviously the entire concoction is a self-replicating nanotech in your body. They don't admit it. You know, 2 years ago we said that's probably the plan. Now it's admitted in major journals. I have articles today we'll be getting to. But let's get back to the current situation in Russia. Russia is fabulously corrupt, has incredible entrenched elites, big problems. But it's been going through a Christian renaissance and reforming itself and being pro-family, a lot of things to make the globalist man. And it's not run by the New World Order completely. It's kind of like the Midwest or something. There's big globalist influences and big globalist groups and a lot of double agents, but it's not completely in the grip, say like Los Angeles or New York, of the New World Order. It's kind of like Omaha, Nebraska or something. You know, it's got problems, but it's not, it's been kind of overlooked. The New World Order hasn't gotten full control. It's like San Antonio, Texas. There's globalists, there's New World Order, there's minions, but there's still people that aren't completely sold out against humanity. And so it's clear, 8 years ago, proxy war starts in Russia. And Soros goes in and brags, and he said it on TV, on CNN with Free Tarkaria, that he got $5 billion from Obama, and that they overthrew Ukraine, and that the Russians then wouldn't let him have a very small area of southern Ukraine and an area of eastern Ukraine that are almost 100% Russian and that have Russian pipelines and gas systems in them. And I said last week, I said, this is the West
hard.
moving in more weapons, more troops, they admit, and accelerating attacks on those Russian-held areas. And when the Russians push back in any way, it's going to be called a war. And then when the Russians get attacked by artillery and by missiles and weapons, and when there's attempted assassinations of their leaders there in the breakaway areas, they will then claim Russia has staged attacks against itself. Now, obviously, you think Russia's perfect. You don't think Putin hadn't staged false flags. You don't think they haven't done that before. Yeah, big governments, they do it. It's a tool people use. It's usually how wars start. World War II started with Hitler doing it in Operation Himmler and Gleiwitz. Look it up yourself. It's declassified, it's public. Nuremberg trials came out. But does Russia even want Ukraine? No, they want their pipelines coming out of the east into Europe, Western Europe. But the West, the globalists are trying to cut those pipelines off just like they cut off our pipelines. We got the same enemies, folks. So Russia doesn't want to run Ukraine. Russia doesn't, it can already buy all the goods out of it. It can already do business with it. It just wants its gas pipelines it paid for going through there. And the New World Order doesn't want that. And so they've been pumping in $5 billion of weapons. They've been attacking it. And the Russians have pulled back wisely. And the Russians have wisely not taken the bait and are letting them basically ethnically cleanse the men in those eastern areas. And if that won't get Putin to move, well, then they're going to attack that area with the Russians' only port there on the Black Sea in the south of Ukraine. Crimea. So that's where this is, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not like a guy watching a football game and I'm for the Steelers, or I'm for the Rams, or I'm for the Bengals, or I'm for the Cardinals. I'm looking at how this really works and what's really going on. And the same globalist interests that don't want peace and don't want expansion and don't want Russia's main mission now is exporting fuel and energy and, quote, organic food. And Russia's inviting Europeans and others that want to live in peace to come to Russia and have children because they got plenty of land. It's like becoming potentially the new America, like America was 300, 400, 500 years ago. So I've always said if there was some new free country, I'd go there. Well, America's the freest and best. I'm going to stay here and fight for it. And you notice why everybody else is under restrictions, everybody else is doing forced inoculations. Where are they not doing it? In Russia and the United States. You couldn't say that about Russia 30 years ago, 20 years ago. But you can now. Russia's not perfect, but they're moving on their clock away from tyranny, while the rest of the world's moving towards tyranny. So is Russia a strongman situation? And is it a kind of place that's autocratic? Yeah. And is that a model for us? No. But I can tell you this, Russia has the same enemies that we have. And war with Russia is what people like Klaus Schwab and others want. Oh, the big corporatists of the New World Order act like they're pro-China, pro-Russia. They're not. They act friendly on the surface, but behind the scenes, they want war. While they sell out America at the same time, they are selling out all those other interests because there's no honor amongst these. So we move through this first group of stories, and I'll move into all the others here. Here it is. I shouldn't have to go into a whole history lesson. I know listeners and viewers get all this. It's just that the West is moving weapons in. The West is starting a war. The West is doing all this to, again, destabilize the planet and destroy markets and to make sure energy prices go up because the private central banks have unlimited currency that they want to loan everybody and bankrupt everybody with. Ahead of the global financial collapse they're orchestrating to bring in their new global digital currency. And we need to say no to the Davos group and no to the UN controllers and no to the big corporations that are absolute devils compared to Midwestern Americans or Christians and conservatives of every race, color, and creed across this country. I mean, our only problem is we're just good, decent, hardworking people like our parents and grandparents, and we can't even imagine people operate and act like this. But that's how things are operating, and that's how things are going all over the world right now. And it is just a nightmare. So here it is. Biden is convinced Putin has decided to invade Ukraine. He just keeps saying that every day. Said it yesterday, said it today. Ukraine Zelensky, that's their president, calls on Putin to meet as tensions soar. That's a good idea.
The fucking ground is hard.
What did their defense ministers say? They said it's not true. Yes, there's escalated conflict in the east, but Russia isn't invading. Huge explosion reported, possibly linked to gas pipeline, which is the Russian gas pipeline. Did they blow up their own pipeline? Who knows? I mean, false flags are done. But we're not supposed to talk about false flags, our media told us, because they don't exist. Only when they tell us they exist, we're supposed to flip our brains on it and say they do. NATO raises readiness level for tens of thousands of troops. 70+ thousand children and others evacuated out of eastern Ukraine. Then you got articles like this from Town Hall. If Russia invades, they reportedly have kill list ready for a variety of dissidents. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's not a false flag. Try to kill the separatist leader.
I find it good to fucking get warmed up and get loose. Really helps the mind. Yeah, it's hard as shit. It's hard. And it hurts because I have weight. So on my knuckles and on my feet, it hurts my feet.
But the United States military has underground bunkers and just huge bases of munitions full of these missiles since the 70s. They were testing the damn things in the 60s. They were deployed in the 70s. But the media tells you only Russia and China have hypersonic missiles. Putin warns West with launch of nuclear-capable hypersonic missiles that goes Mach 9. Now, granted, the stuff we had in the 70s only did like Mach 6. But now, God knows what we've got. It's unbelievable. U.S. Senator says a nuclear first strike on Russia should remain an option. Senator Wicker. Don't rule out attacking Russia with nukes first. And ground troops. Yes, wonderful, wonderful idea. And let me just show you some of the hypersonic weapons that alter the global strategic balance. Here's some of the ones that the U.S. admittedly has. The group running the United States, using our taxpayer money and ingenuity, for at least 30 years has large space planes that drop DU Shabo rounds at 30,000 miles an hour out of orbit and are infinitely more destructive than anything Vladimir Putin's folks ever fielded. And by the way, I'm not happy about that, because that actually encourages the globals to go and try to decapitate everybody. That's what they call that. But you've got a whole list here of different countries and different weapons. The Chinese have their hypersonic missiles. The Russians have got theirs right there. But the stuff the United States admits it has is 1980 stuff. But you see that big space plane? That flies around and can orbit the Earth in a matter of half an hour or less. And it's only, from what I've talked to some folks about, that was some older technology. It was 100-pound DU Sabos. Meteor gun technology, route from orbit, can carry hundreds of those and kill hundreds of elite command groups. These things could decapitate world leadership, just a couple of these planes, in a matter of hours. Because they got to retrack where they are while they're in orbit. They got to change orbit. They got to get in place. But all those deep bunkers, see, it's not a hydrogen bomb or an atomic bomb. Let's say you've got a mountain, and it's got a base under it. And you know why, there's sea level right here. You know why they always put bases under mountains, right? You know, once you get a mile or two underground, the temperature goes up to 150 degrees or more. And it's true, you keep digging, you hit lava, thousands of degrees. Okay? So, You'll have a road coming in, and you'll go into a mountain, and then it'll go down into a mountain. Then you're at like 67 degrees. And there you can have all your nukes, all your weapons, and stuff in there. He's got to have some snorkels up at the top. A lot of these have other ways to get oxygen in. But the reason I show you that is, let's say you got 2 miles of rock here. You fire a meteor gun with a 100-pound DU Sabo, rocket controlled, going 30,000 miles an hour when it hits. It goes in about a mile, and there's so much kinetic energy that the whole side of the mountain collapses, everybody in it. So that's what the USA has. In orbit by 1979, at least 5 of the craft. It's got super classified information right there. But they leaked it on accident, so I can tell you that on C-SPAN. Because the globalists are so stupid they can't keep their damn mouth shut. So the Russians have fielded some similar systems, and the point is you can't win a war like this. Okay, so they don't have stuff as advanced as the United States. Why would we want to kill them and do all this? Plus, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reactors that are nuclear around the world. You have a nuclear war, those are going to melt down, and now it makes Chernobyl look like a walk in the park. So it's untenable, it's not survivable, stop it. It's like, I've got a .357 Magnum, and I'm aimed at you, and you've got a .50 caliber. But we both pull the trigger at the same time, you're going to die, I'm going to die. I'm just going to have a bigger, that's a great graphic you just put up. I'm just going to have a bigger hole in me. Yes, the Russians will have a bigger hole in them. Because again, I mean, the Air Force leaked in 2002 that they isolated at the main nuke lab out in New Mexico antimatter, and they're not testing it, but they went to NASA and tried to get an authorization to send a space probe out millions of miles from Earth and then detonate it there. But their equations were all hypothetical, so they weren't sure whether or not, because they use these big, complex, fancy machines they've got that can create new elements to actually build the new DU, I mean, the new antimatter. And even the manufacturer of it, they thought might actually trigger it, but they still did it. So we're worried about the Russians. We're probably going to get blown up any minute. I mean, animal, human clones, super viruses being made in labs. These mad scientists can't stop it. They're completely out of control. They're completely nuts, wanting to become gods. And whether Atlantis existed or not, they're about to blow.
I misplaced my weights. No, they're under the bed. I just remembered they're under the bed. I'll go get them. I just remembered where they were.
Ukraine defense minister refutes Biden. Says low probability of major conflict with Russia. So does the president. But you know, if you run articles like that from Zero Hedge, every major news channel says you're a Russian agent because you actually run what the Ukrainians are saying and link to it. Because you're not supposed to hear that. See, I'm an agent of not wanting to die. I'm an agent of wanting a future. I'm an agent of wanting our children to live together and have a great chance. But that's being a Russian agent. But Bill Maher started to get it. Bill Maher torches LeBron James, John Cena, and others for kowtowing to China. Let me do this. I've talked an hour, or we heard an intro. I've talked about 50 minutes. And I'm going to be a good boy now. I'm going to set this stack of World War III Russian news aside. And then I'm going to tell you the rest of the story as best I can. Again, I'm very honored to be here. This infrastructure was not supposed to be built. People were not supposed to be awake. They were not supposed to be able to come together. But good people around the world are now awake and understand the stakes. And we've got a damn good chance of stopping these people if we just continue to be vocal and to point out what they're really doing, because then other people will see what's happening in their area, and they will speak out, and they will whistleblow, and they will say no, and they will offer alternatives. And by all of us good people who care about the future and aren't psychotic pedophiles doing the right thing and not just turning the world over to evil, we will be able to turn things around in a big, big way. But in closing, what's happening on the border of Russia? It's simple. You send in weapons, you send in troops, you start a fight, start pushing out ethnic Russians, hoping Putin responds so they can do God knows what. And then Biden's saying over and over again, showing it's not just him with dementia, he's been told to say it, well, I'll let Putin take part of Ukraine. I don't believe that. I think they're trying to get Putin to go into Ukraine so they can launch an even bigger war. And so I've never felt like all of us are in more danger than we are now, and I think you all feel that in your gut and your spirit, your subconscious as well right now. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go to break for a couple minutes, air a promo, whatever. And I am then going to come back, and I'm going to judiciously, because I only said I'm doing 2 hours today, because the crew's great, and you're great, and I'm sure if I can't say it all in 2 hours, I shouldn't say it. But I think we've said a lot of good stuff. I've been a bit long-winded, in my view. But when we come back, I'm going to try to be focused like a laser beam on the 36 clips I have and all of the incredible news and information that we're about to break down. Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand man, dead, neck broken, jail cell. Bill Gates, unbelievable COVID-19 news. The latest developments unfolding with the riot police, tear gas, batons, horses running people over. It's ongoing right now. Just an orgy of evil, all run by Klaus Schwab. And then the incredible footage where you're not even allowed to talk about it in Parliament now. Yeah, martial law on the street, martial law in the Parliament now. This even stuns me. I mean, they are moving so damn quick. What do they know is about to happen? Total financial collapse worldwide. They already engineered it. They already lit the fuse. So they lit the fuse, but now they're not in control. And so it's about to go boom. I can just tell you this. Oh, there's also some other incredible news. All these big trucker convoys and others that weren't going to go all over Canada are now pissed, and they're now all over the country flooding towards Ottawa. And so the police running that woman over with the horse and then pepper spraying and like grabbing a guy that doesn't resist, and then huge cops in military outfits, like 6'8" dudes, like literally some little guy that looks his hat as tall as him, they're kneeing him in the chest and stomping and hitting him in the head. People in America don't like that, folks. People in Canada don't like that.
Boom to the face.
And
boom.
So,
boom.
I'm telling you, Trudeau and Klaus Schwab are playing with fire.
Boom. Boom to the
Schwab
face.
intends to blow everything up. Schwab intends to cause big crises. Schwab intends to cause big problems. But he doesn't want to get the blame. If he knows, we know he's behind it, they're got to stop.
No, they
If
don't.
just have a civil war and he doesn't get any blame for it, well, they're going to do it.
Klaus is part.
When Parliament brings it up now, they cut the feeds and admit it.
I told you. The way that it's going to go down is everything's going to go dark. My YouTube channel down. Your Twitter down. Your TikTok down. Your this down. Everything will be cut. At that time, no. That shit's about to pop the fuck off, and you better have your generator and a bug out plan. Let's talk about your bug out plan. Let's talk about your bug out plan. Let's talk about your bug out plan. Coming up, we're going to talk about your bug out plan, what you needed to have in your bug out bag. I'm going to go grab my bug out bag. Oh, no. CIA already went through it. Fucked it all up, too. Cut my shit up. Fucking Central. Definitely have a pack of Newports in there. Hey, we're talking about bug out plans, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Tatiana. Shonkiella. Tatiana. So Tatiana. Free room and board. No bills. But if your parents fucking give you a cigarette, they're fucking still supporting you. Pop, give me a cigarette and cut all the jizz jazz out, alright?
Private companies are being harassed and encouraged to stop doing business with him.
And then we get hit and say, you can no longer use our software.
YouTubers are being censored for talking about him.
We just got taken down by YouTube. They just killed our stream. Really? Yep.
And some Americans are actually celebrating this. This is America in 2018. Will you sit by and allow liberty and freedom to be taken away right before your eyes? Will you do nothing while history is being recorded? Will you sit and do nothing? Or will you do your own research, discover the truth?
Let's talk about once we discover the truth, and then what do? Oh, shit's going down in frickin' New Zealand. Putin looks like he's going to pull a trigger. Macron looks like he has something stuck right up his ass. Ghislaine Maxwell is all smiles. Fears for her life. Pimp Jean-Luc Brunel got hanged. She's like, I won't talk. No justice for Cash Jurgen. Thug accused of abducting and murdering 4-year-old found incompetent to stand trial. What? Look at that picture. What's he doing? Oh my God, that guy's abducting a kid. We're going down a spooky road, folks. We're going down a spookster road. Mike, you want to throw anything at me? You're getting the Sunday sauce. Dude, I got some like leaky nose Omicron, bro. I'm fucking gonna die, bro. What is this? Dude, it's been there for a while. It's not some fucking... It's some fucking Omicron, bro. What the fuck? Tell me, does anybody else have a leaky nose that's persisted for fucking like a year? Since this thing started? What did they release? I'm fucking gonna beat it. I'm taking my Chitlin. I'm taking some Prilosec. Where's the Chitlins? Fuck this. I'm getting Chitlins. Where's the zinc? Give me zinc. Give me the zinc. There it is. Tatiana Fairbanks down here. Here's some D vitamins. Fuck them up with D's. Nuts. Get it? Fuck them up with D's nuts. Uh-huh. Take some of this shit. This ought to do something. What's this? Chitlin? Are these chitlins down here, or what you got? Lipozine. Where's the zinc? Alright, hands up. I was told you have zinc in here. Hands up. Wash it down with a little iodine. Hands up.
You are the resistance.
I want them shut down. I want them silenced. I want them muted. I think they are horrible for our society.
Banning people. They're dictating the opinions that everyone on the platform is allowed to have.
I'm going to cook my girl some breakfast on a Sunday morning. Let's do another Eggs and Benedict. Let's do an Eggs Benedict show. What do you say? Oh, I'll sauce you up. Watch this, Bonita. Let's do another Eggs Benedict show. Hold on, what do we got? Dude, I got a super fryer. What is this? Power fryer? I still haven't used it. And it's I've seen Christy use it. It's a 6-in-1. It's a fucking power fryer or a fucking air fryer. Dude, and then I just got this. This is a new blender I just got cuz the other one something happened and I went to Best Buy. $150 ice crusher. I said, fuck that. I went over to Rite Aid, and they didn't have any. Then I waltzed over to Walmart. Boom! Chinese Oster. $22. I said, give me the $22 one. Alright, so what we have for you today is this. We have eggs. We have butter. Okay? We have eggs, butter. We could do French toast. Okay? I got more ideas. We need something sticky for the French toast. I can make my own type of, how do you say, syrup? You want pancake syrup? You just need sugar. You just need a little azucar. That's all you need. Check this out. Pancakes, graham crackers, sugar cane. Look at this. Sugar cane. Throwing some bacon in this motherfucker. Bacon? Yeah, bacon. Yeah. Throw some bacon in the mix. We got one sheet left of bacon. Alright, it's not healthy anyway. Alright. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Really stretch out the bacon to get the full one piece. Yeah, stretch it out. It's one piece of bacon. Put it in there. 5 minutes. Get this shit out of here. Bacon, eggs. So you could do bacon and then eggs. And then you could crumble up the bacon inside of the eggs and make a sandwich. So medium heat, olive oil, we could do breakfast burritos. Yeah, breakfast burritos. Yeah, mission. Super soft. Alright, that's what we'll do. Rip it open like a monster. Yeah. Alright, so 1, 2, and just in case, we'll do 3, 4. We'll do 4. Those ones suck. Those are corn. Yeah, those ones suck. But what you do is you bake it, and you go down to 200-ish. Go to like 265. Start, And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna base layer water on them. Base layer some water. Base layer some water. Base layer some water. Base layer some water. Alright, base layer those with some water. And then get some carnitas. And then really spray some carnitas over there like that. Yeah? Carnitas. Really spray the carnitas in there. There you go. That's how the Mexicans do it. Oh, this shit should not be in there. Stop doing this, Daddy. These catch fire. Stop being senile. Alright, you put the carnitas inside like this. Okay? Ooh, that shit smells done already. Look at that. Ooh, it's done. Alright, hot oil, fan. Okay? We need toasting. Objection. Objection, Your Honor. We're not toasting, we're putting it in the breakfast burrito, sir. Good point. Good point. That's why I got you around. That's why I got you around. Good man. What about these graham crackers and pancakes? Throw them away, sir. Throw them away. She likes ketchup. Alright, bring some ketchup out then. Alright, sir, sugar cane. You throw that shit over here. It's powdered sugar. We're not doing donuts. We're not doing pancakes. You throw that sugar down over here, boy. Water chestnuts, sir? Water chestnuts? Sardines, sir. Why don't you power one of these sardines down so you don't have to eat as much egg? Just power one of these sardines down right here on camera and just make it like a YouTube thing. Alright, cheese maybe? Cheese doesn't change it all that much though. Cheese. What do we got? Salami. Mortadella. Salami. Cheese, Gouda. Salami. Swiss cheese. Alright, Gouda this mug. Gouda this mug. Gouda this mug. Alright, crack open a couple of these bad bitches. And crack these bitches open now. Crack one. Dirty bird. Two dirty birds. Three dirty birds. Four dirty birds. Five golden hemlocks. That shit's done. Dot, 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 radar. Alright, what you're gonna do now, sir? You're gonna put this sardine shit over here. Next, you're gonna take the Gouda, you place it right here to heat it. You gotta break the yolk, break the yolk. Break the yolk. Break yolk, break yolk, break yolk, break yolk. Stir 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Place on an angle. Alright, that's when you hit it with the sea salt. Hit it with the sea salt inside the yolk. Hit it with the sea salt. Not too much. Hit it with the fresh cracked pepper. Hit it with the fresh cracked pepper. Check these bitches out. They look good. Oh, flip them maybe. Flip them. Want to flip them? You want to flip these bad biatches? You flip them, Flipper. Alright, Flipper. High kick. High kick. Whoops. Alright, I say we put the butter away then. Good looking out. So 2 waters. What about that salmon? All right, we're gonna do 2 stirs, 2 to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's power that down. All right, so what we got here is we got sardines. These got a lot of vitamin D. Packed with vitamin D. Tastes like a sardine. Tastes good though. It's in olive oil and shit. I'll get all that healthy shit right out of the carcass. There you go. This is what streaming during the apocalypse looks like. I'm eating out of sardine cans. On the run. Just kidding. Okay. Plates. Okay. Up. Get your shit. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Okay, those are very, very hot. Turn it off. Okay. Now, you got forks. Back this shit up. Stir it up. Turn down the heat, boy. Okay. Chop it up. Chop it up. There. Chop that shit up. Gouda. Gouda it up. You want a little splash of Gouda in your life? You put Gouda in there. Alright, so the Gouda goes on to the tortilla. So you tortilla that and tortilla that. Right? You put the Gouda right there. And then the hot egg on top of the Gouda. Right? So you place some of the Gouda like this. And you put the Gouda right there. Alright? And then get rid of all this shit. And then wrap this up like you can never do it again. Yeah, folds. Chase the folds. Chase the folds. Hurry, the eggs. Hurry, the eggs. Hurry. Okay, I got it. Alright, so now what you do, throw that shit away. Take it off heat. Now, break it into 4 equal slabs. Get more than 1 plate. Here, 2 plates. Here, like that. Okay, so one's that one, one's that one. So take this one, take this one, right? Like that. Okay, these 2 in here. Okay, now, put the egg, hot egg onto the Gouda. Hot egg onto the Gouda. Hot egg onto the Gouda. Hot egg onto Gouda. Make sure they're looking balanced. Look pretty balanced. Bring out the big guns. Bring out the bacon. Uh-oh. Alright, so chop that bacon up, get all that pieces of shit out of there. Okay, now chop the bacon up into little fine pieces. Sprinkle the bacon. 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 Okay. We're good to go on that shit. Next. Gouda. Oven. Pop those in the oven and keep them hot. Pop them in the oven and keep them hot. Yeah. It's not on, but it's still hot. So keep it hot while we think about some shit. Now, that's all you want? You want salsa? What do you need? You want a little salsa? I could do salsa. Or, oh, here's some Mexican shit. Here, throw this Mexican shit in there. Yeah, gardenia, Italian. Make it Italian. And then get some paste pecani sauce. Yeah, hell yeah. We got paste. Paste that bitch up. Shake it up. Paste it up. Eggs. You got it. Okay, are we done now? Do you have any potato to throw on that? No potato. I have a tomatea. Okay, that Gouda will be bomb. The Gouda will take care of everything. Alright, take them out. Take it out. Sunday morning soon will come where the days do things that you never thought they would do. Oh. Are these good to go? Oh yeah. Just like on the side of the road. You got your carrots and all your Mexican shit. Like that. Put your Mexican shit like that. Get him out of there though. Yeah. Then stir that paste pecani up in there. Paste it up a bit. Paste that bitch up like that, like that. Paste pecani that biatch. Now, roll that biatch up. Roll it up. Flip it. Roll it up. Flip it. Okay. Put a little pepper just to show the garnish and the love. Boom, like that. Okay. Okay, flip it. You flip it. Flip it. Good. Flip it. Good. Good. Garnish it. Put all this shit away. Fork. Okay. Alex Jones.
And you can't say that in Parliament or they shut you down. Well, of course, they declared martial law. You're like, I elected a member of Parliament who's been kicked out of the building but is allowed to call in, and then they censor him? I don't want to get that member wrong, guys. That's a big person I want on. That's the essence of this. Of course they did that, because now they're identified. Now they're spotlighted, like those cockroaches that Ted Nugent talks so much about. This is why my show's impossible, because this is an awesome broadcast. The crew's badass, but I mean, this one thing we've talked about 15 minutes because it's a big deal, isn't it? I've got stuff even worse. Seriously. I mean, it's so incredible. Let me settle down. Get Bill Gates ready saying he's mad that Omicron saved so many people and gave people immunity. And then him saying you've got to wear a mask with wearing pants. Get those clips ready. I'm going to go to those, but thank you. We'll go to it in a minute. Let me show you why I'm so pissed. I've got over 100 articles just on what happened, and I've been spending hours, last 9 hours a day, watching all this like you have, and it's just so freaking evil. I mean, it's like you walk out in your garage, there's an 8-foot Count Dracula eating a baby. I mean, it's not good. The article's on Infowars.com. Video. Canadian member of Parliament accused of spreading misinformation. Disinformation for...
Don't.
Sold out for months. It's now back in stock. The highest quality vitamin D3 with vitamin K you're going to find for your immune system. Everybody needs it. It's essential, and we've got it at InfoWarsStore.com for to push to clear the Capitol as if people are in the Capitol. Yeah, there it is. Canadian police officers move protesters towards Parliament Hill as they work to restore normality. To the Capitol while trucks and demonstrators continue to occupy downtown. They're the ones blockading. They're the ones shutting down the bad people, not Klaus Schwab and his minion he brags he controls. So let's go ahead and look at some of the controlling sections of this. And this is, Hitler was elected like Trudeau with 30% of the vote, strangely enough. You're like, well, how are you elected with 30%? Well, it's a parliament. He was elected president, the lower house of the German Reichstag, Bundestag. It's a parliamentary system, different than America's congressional system. And then they firebombed the building and blamed it on people. It was later declassified that they staged it in Nuremberg. But back then, our media didn't want people knowing government staged stuff. They said, no, it's not true. Hitler did not firebomb his own Reichstag with Hermann Goering, which was admitted it had happened previous to that. But why is this important? Because the emergency powers declared by Hitler, then von Hindenburg stepped down as chancellor, and Hitler merged the presidency and the chancellorship into the Führer, or the leader. And the Weimar Republic ceased to exist. Don't you know, Q and the leftist CIA operatives wish they could have got folks to burn down the Capitol January 6th, but they didn't, so they didn't get their full Reichstag, and boy, are they pissed. So here's a breakdown of this. Allowing Trudeau tyranny under the guise of protecting us from an entirely peaceful freedom convoy can only end badly if left unchecked. Trudeau even suspended Parliament, which is needed to officially pass the Emergency Act, and is making some powers permanent. So he suspended Parliament so they can't challenge him again, silence them, and is in now complete control. The last time that happened to a major Western government was February 27th, 1933. So let's move on to the next little piece here. He's figuring out what's going on. This is all a beta test. They admit Obama and the globalists are in D.C. running this right now. Hitler's Enabling Act was passed in March of 1933. Again, you have the Reichstag fire in February, then the Enabling Act the next month. Hitler's Enabling Act was passed in March of 1933. It gave him extraordinary powers to bypass laws and fundamental human rights, to detain and punish anyone without courts for no stated reason, confiscate bank funds and other assets, and essentially do whatever he pleased. Trudeau's done the exact same thing. But don't criticize it, or you get your feed cut, even though you're elected, because you've been suspended. Oh, but Trudeau let you still call in, but now you're controlled. But people in Dresden, by the hundreds of thousands protesting, they're not controlled. Report of this woman is in critical condition, stomped by the Clydesdales along with others. The cops rode her over on purpose. That's the new Tiananmen Square. And then I've got this clip. Trudeau's deputy, Chrystia Freeland, whose grandfather literally was directly under Joseph Goebbels' second command in his region and ran the propaganda of the Nazi occupation of Poland and Austria. He was Ukrainian. Quite a pedigree. He ran the newspapers in occupied Austria and Poland. Wow. And she's on the board of directors of Klaus Schwab's Davos. But you don't talk about her. And it just goes on from there. Folks on Twitter say, absolutely surreal. Script written by Alex Jones. Ottawa police say, protesters, we told you to leave. We gave you time to leave. We were slow and methodical, yet you were assaultive and aggressive with officers and the horses. Based on your behavior, we are responding by introducing helmets and batons for our safety. Think about that Orwellian statement. We want you to let Pfizer, he's already bought it out many years in the future, Trudeau has, injections and track you and let us run your body. And if you don't like that, if you peacefully protest, we're going to ride over you with Clydesdale horses and then run our mouths about how great we are. But the good news is Canada's not giving up. From all over the country, from the east, from the north, from the west, and from the south, the people are flooding in now that they've seen this attack. And now I'm really concerned because the police are just following orders. And I'm not defending them. I'm not saying that they're not bad and shouldn't be held accountable. Most police refuse to be part of this and to bring in these special units. But Canadians have to stand up now peacefully. They can't say no. They've got to go. And I salute these men and women. But we need to be praying for them right now because now they're going to set off the truck bomb, the false flag, or something along those lines, the mass shooting to blame the truckers, and then set the precedent. Anybody protesting endless lockdowns worldwide is the enemy. And Biden's thinking about doing this the next 262 days. I hope you're listening to me, folks. I don't just say this stuff up here. You think I'm up here doing all this because I like to hear myself talk? I don't. My wife complains that I barely talk to her or anybody all day long. I don't hardly talk when I'm not here. I'm not telling you all this so I can hear my mouth run. This is the takedown of the entire civilization and everything we know is dear. And they're going to stage a false flag like bananas are yellow and the sky's blue and roses are red. Parliament isn't allowed to criticize Klaus Schwab. On TV, they're shut down. You think we're in a good spot, folks? You think they're pulling crap like this because they don't have the keys to turn the power plants off right now and put us in darkness? They're thinking about, you know my main fear? They're going to turn the power off.
That's what they're going to do.
Because here's the deal. Trudeau is weak. Schwab's weak. Biden's weak. They're all bad. They're evil. But they've got the technocracy. And because our engineers have let everything be hooked into AI and centralized systems, it's like the 1970s show. And it got
Power's going off. Power's going off.
A Battlestar Galactica, and only Battlestar Galactica survives because all the other Battlestars are hooked into the AI. And that's how they can take all the power systems down right now. You might as well have aliens that are running this right now. Because that's what they're doing. They hate us. They want to get rid of us. And now, in all their telegraph reports and all my intel from high level, people at the highest levels is they have their finger on the button to turn the power off for 6 months. Within 2 weeks, all the cities will burn. That's why I'm telling you, folks, if you don't realize that the most psychotic, evil people in the world who are getting off on this, you're like, why would they be ruthless? Why would they be reckless? They like that. They fly around on jumbo jets. They screw kids. They're pedophiles. They get off on doing bad things. And they're in control now. And if they can demonize the truckers and set that precedent, they're going to duplicate it here. And so now's the time for all the bureaucrats. I don't care if you're a truck driver or work at a power plant or work at a school or work at the police department or the FBI or in a university or at a factory or you're a farmer. You better hear me and know this is the enemy war. I've known this stuff my whole life. I've just always understood it. I've always been drawn to it. And I know the enemy's plan. And I can tell you this is what I was born for and what you were born for. And this is the main assault. And any day now, it can be the last show you ever see me again. And then you're on your own. I'm on my own. You think they're releasing the restrictions all over the world? No, they're getting ready to clamp them down 10 times tighter. They want you to relax so they can sucker punch you right in the gut. And I don't want you to relax because they're scared of you videotaping everything. They're scared of you talking to everybody you know. They're scared of you watching. They're scared of you right now saying the power's going off. Klaus Schwab did it. You know, they've got NSA systems that Schwab has access to where they get the daily mention. It's in V for Vendetta 2, made 16, 17, 18 years ago, where the trucks are driving around listening to everybody. They're like, these got an 80% positive, and the dictator's so mad. They know if you know they did it. And if you know the UN and David Rockefeller and his system and Bill Gates is behind this, and that when the lights go out, you know what they're planning to do, they won't do it. But if they think you don't know, and if they think you don't know it's Klaus Schwab, they're going to do it. Because Klaus Schwab wants to be the savior when they turn the power back on. Klaus Schwab's going to have the social credit score and the universal basic income when the power goes back on. But if everybody knows his plan, then he can't do it. Comprende. If I thought it got your attention, I'd take scissors out and just cut a couple fingers off here on TV and let blood spray everywhere. Because maybe that would get your attention. But I don't think it would get your attention. I'm serious, folks.
Seriously, I do that on my show.
I thought it would get you to wake up. I'd cut a couple fingers off.
I'm going to cut my fingers off right now. Hold up. I'm going to cut my fingers right off. It's bleeding all over the board. I'm bleeding all over my keyboard. I'm cutting my fingers off, Alex. Oh my God. There's a finger. There's a finger. Look. It's off. It's off. Alex, go fuck yourself.
I think I should keep going over all this. I mean, I think the main message here is anybody that thinks you're going along with evil and thinks you're going to get ahead is a moron. Maybe I'll go back to Canada in a minute. God, is it bad?
Ooh, we got some really bad news. We're all going to hell. It looks like the earth is going into hell. They're bringing hell to us. Jesus has a plan for me.
I'm really happy to have her. We're going to go get dinner.
Why don't you shut up? Why don't you go have dinner with your lady and rub her down, get naked with her? Shit, if this is the end of the world, get the fuck off the computer and go get naked with your girl. Alright, that's a good idea. That's a fucking really good idea.